To the 2024 presidential and parliamentary elections. Good morning and welcome to the news at 6. The news is live on Joy 99.7 FM, hits 103.9 FM in Accra, on Love 99.5 in Kumasi and myjoyonline.com. Also live in all 16 regions on X Spaces and Facebook. Coming up, China wants its nationals in Ghana to respect local laws against illegal mining as government begins a clampdown on the menace which has left the country's water bodies and forest reserves severely polluted.
I was accompanied President Akufo-Addo to Beijing. Our president said to him, if any Chinese committed any illegal things here in Ghana, we support you do according to your law.
Also in our latest Hotline documentary titled Drinking with Suspicion, the Ghana Water Company reveals more about the sachet water families are spending a fortune on.
Most of the sachet people fetch our water and bag it. They don't do any treatment process. But they tell them what is in that bag is more wholesome than where they fetched it.
And also, Lands Minister rejects calls for him to resign over government's handling of the fight against illegal mining, saying those making the demands are entitled to the opinion.
In a democracy, with the greatest of respect, people are entitled to express views and so on and so forth. I don't find a need for that.
In business,
Securities and Exchange Commission sets up new unit targeted at fraudulent online schemes as it partners security agencies and the National Communications Authority. We've got details on the Joy Business Report.
And in our Constituency Land series, the Central Tongue parliamentary race heats up as constituents share their opinions.
I can give him 5 over 10, but even there, I think I'm too magnanimous to give him 5. He has failed.
That is naivety. It is people who do not know how Parliament works. They will be saying that you don't speak on the floor of Parliament.
Details of these and more coming up with me, Maize Nyamiche Thompson. We start from illegal mining. The Chinese government has warned its nationals in Ghana against engaging in illegal mining amid the country's worsening Galamsey crisis, which has devastated water bodies and forest reserves. Recent weeks have seen a growing water crisis, with the Ghana Water Company blaming the pollution of key water sources. As Ghana seeks solutions, new Chinese ambassador Tong Defa, in an interaction with journalists, said even though Ghana's environmental laws are being abused with impunity, Chinese nationals have been asked to respect them.
I know there are some Chinese involved in this illegal mining, but we discourage them. Because I was accompanied President Akufo-Addo to Beijing. When he met our president last time in 2018, our president said to himself, if any Chinese committed any illegal things here in Ghana, you do according to your law. We support you do according to your law. So we discourage Chinese people doing this illegal mining. Actually, you have a lot of regulations, but not all people, even including Ghanaian people, they're not abiding the laws. I think Chinese people, they're only very tiny of them doing this.
Well, the impact of Galamsey on water on Ghana's river bodies has only deepened public mistrust in the nation's water systems. Across the country, even in the most modest households, families are spending a fortune on sachet and bottled water, desperately seeking a safer alternative than tap water. But are those who turn to sachet water truly free from contamination? Features editor Richard Kojunyako explores this in our latest Hotline documentary, Drinking with Suspicion. Here are excerpts.
Even as the pollution of the rivers continue unabated, the managing director of Ghana Water Company Limited, Clifford Brima, believes the water they produce is good enough for drinking and that there is no cause for alarm.
It's marketing. The sachet water people want to let them know that, and to your surprise, most of the sachet people fetch our water and bag it. They don't do any treatment process. But they tell them what is in that bag is more wholesome than where they fetched it. Because they fetch it into another container. Probably the container is contaminated. And they will now put it in a bag, close it and sell it to you. So there are marketing issues that is creating trust issues.
At the helm of the Ghana Standards Authority is Professor Alexander Dodu, the Director General overseeing efforts to guarantee that the water Ghanaians rely on meets the highest safety and quality standards.
The Ghana standards for water excludes the presence of heavy metals, period. So any activity which will contribute to the presence of heavy metal in water, because if you're using a borehole, it's going to be surface water. You're going to drill down, but whatever is on the surface will percolate down. So, and heavy metal doesn't go away. So wherever there is heavy metal, it will show up in water. If heavy metal shows up in water, that water is not safe, nor fit for consumption.
And those are excerpts of Drinking with Suspicion. The full documentary airs on the Super Morning Show and the Joy News channel at 8:30 a.m. on Monday. Do make a date. While still on Galamsey, the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, Samuel Abu-Jenapo, has dismissed calls for his resignation over his handling of the crisis. The coalition of civil society organizations in agriculture, aquaculture and fisheries yesterday asked President Akufo-Addo to dismiss him and his deputies for their failure to protect the environment and aquatic life. But Mr. Jenapo said there is no basis for him to step down.
Well, for example, I've heard some other groups say that the president should be impeached and so on and so forth. I mean, in a democracy, with the greatest of respect, people are entitled to express views and so on and so forth. I don't find a need for that. And as I said yesterday, a lot of work has been done on this matter. A lot of effort is being put into it. But at the end of the day, we will achieve the ultimate result if we work as a collective.
Chief Executive Officer of the Chamber of Agribusiness, Anthony Morrison, says if the minister refuses to heed their calls, they'll join organized labor to launch a series of protests against government.
For the first time in the history of Ghana, farmers will demonstrate, and that we can promise him. He understands the situation we are facing. We need to protect farmland, and it's only the protection of farmland that can guarantee the food security.
When will you demonstrate?
Well, we are working also with the labor unions.
So you'll join the organized labor.
And you had Chief Executive Officer of the Chamber of Agribusiness, Anthony Morrison, now to election headquarters.
Election Headquarters is brought to you by Petrosol Platinum Energy, Energizing Dreams, the Chartered Institute of Management Accountants CIMA, and the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants AICPA, together as the Association of International Certified Professional Accountants, German Ozone Medical Center, Alternative Therapy, Dental, Wellness and Beauty, Chopbox Technologies, a convenient service, and Youth Bridge Foundation, bridging the gap for positive youth development.
The race between parliamentary aspirants across the 275 constituencies of the country is intensifying. Constituents are making demands, expecting candidates to address their concerns. Carlos Kalani has more from the Central Tongue constituency for Constituency Lens.
At the main station of Adidoma, we've been interacting with taxi drivers. We've also been interacting with Okada riders as well as trotro drivers.
We actually need a change because the current MP failed as a parliamentary candidate to we the youth of Adidoma Township. Example, the road where we normally see him at funeral.
To me, the MP not to vote out. So I see no reason why he should have go out from office.
You think the MP should be maintained, the current MP?
Yes. Yes. Now he started doing some things and he hasn't finished. So if he's put out from office, he cannot finish all those things.
Two candidates, current MP Alexander Roosevelt Hotoje of the National Democratic Congress, the NDC, and the New Patriotic Party's Godwin Ayekpa, popularly known as Kasola, are the forerunners for the Central Tongue parliamentary seat. Well, December 7th is fast approaching, and who will the constituents elect? Time will tell.
Carlos Colonin with that report, and watch out for Constituency Lens at a constituency near you. Now, prospective homeowners seeking to inquire and purchase all housing needs are gathering this morning at the Good Park of the Accra Mall, where the final train of the 2024 EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair is making a stop starting from today to Sunday, 15th September, now 2024. General Manager in charge of Sales and Marketing here at Multimedia Group says patrons should look forward to everything housing.
Tomorrow's mini fair is the third one in this year's series, and of course, it's the last one before the main fair. We have assembled a lot of exhibitors who virtually cover the entire housing value chain and gathered them under one roof to serve as a one-stop shop for everything housing. And so you walk in there, you're going to have a one-stop shop for everything housing, from land acquisition to building materials to legal services to funding. We've assembled everybody. So
Well, some of the 35 exhibiting companies are already mouth-watering deals and discounts for you.
For windows and doors, think no further. Think about Interplus.
And when it comes to installation, ATBS, we are known as the best. And when we come, we are giving 10% discount.
Elegant Homes has been in the industry for 20 years now. Enjoy a 10% discount from us. You get a free video doorbell, you get a fitted kitchen, and then the icing on the cake is that we will connect your house with internet for free.
And make a date or go to the Good Pack of the Accra Mall this morning for everything housing. That's how we end the bulletin here on Joe 99.7 FM. I am Amazing Amiche Thompson. Up next is business on the Super Morning Show.
Oh, jump on now. Go. Google me. At what time will you come back where I don't hear the sound of your car? Why you buy new car?
No, I don't change my car. It be the same ride. It be the fuel way I change. Way one shouts it. Ever since I started using the all-new Excellium Premium Fuel, fortified with 3-in-1 action. Oh, Joe, now my car they run like electric car. No, it's so.
This is the type of fuel where they want to. Because now engine they cost. Where they want for way if I buy it, it go protect my engine. And with the small way I buy, I'll go drive, sir.
Absolutely. It's like strapping a turbocharger to your engine and giving it a protector. And what they bust my mindset be the 3-in-1 action, no? Excellium they prevent up to 99% of deposit. It be anti-wear, some be anti-corrosion. Won't pay when I open there.
Hey, so where can I find this magical fuel?
Just head over to any Total Energy service station and your car will thank you.
Hey, then make a finish my gobe fast, then rush go Total Energies. My friend, but why your hand my gobe inside?
I give you info. Make a feel the gobe too small.
Go.
Joe Pana. Excellium is designed to protect your car engine, decrease fuel consumption, and lower CO2 emissions. Don't say fuel, say Excellium. Choose Excellium, choose quality.
Hey, we see you specking your car, taking that trip, chilling on the beach. Charlie, now we want to see this become your story. Simply use your ABSA card 10 times or more and you'll be entered into a monthly draw where you stand a chance to be among 5 lucky winners to take home 40,000 Ghana cedis. The more you use your card, the more entries you'll receive. Earn an extra entry by using the ABSA app or internet banking 5 times or more. No ABSA card? Don't worry. Visit the nearest branch for an ABSA account or card today and make winning part of your story. Promotion is between 1st July and 31st October. This promotion is regulated by the National Lottery Authority on the Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply. Your story matters. ABSA.
Electroland Ghana Limited is back with a massive back-to-school promo. Visit EGL showrooms and authorized dealer stores across Ghana for best offers on Samsung, Media, TCL, and NASCO products. Get a free portable audio speaker with the 50-inch NASCO Android UHD Smart TV for just 4,999 Ghana cedis. NASCO AC starting 3,699 Ghana cedis with free air cooler. Experience UHD 4K Smart Android TV with TCL for 6,499 Ghana cedis and receive a free electric kettle. Cook up a storm with the Media 20-liter solo microwave for only 999 Ghana cedis and say no to cold meals. Get a free cake mixer with the 4-burner Media gas cooker. Call 0503-159-739 for more information. Electroland Ghana Limited, home of electronics and appliances. Terms and conditions apply.
Choboy! We have a new leader in town. Obiarenti. Amafo. Madam was Sibebre. When him say my baby, maybe mamu more charcoal for whiter teeth. More charcoal. Not only that, maybe mamu lemon. More lemon. Zinc for fresher breath. More zinc. And fluoride for stronger teeth.
Introducing the new President Charcoal packed with more power with a combination of charcoal and lemon for naturally whiter teeth. Grab yours now. This advert is FDA approved.
The luckiest.
Star 712 hash.
Luck is everywhere. For everyone, yeah. The luckiest.
Star 712 hash.
Luck is everywhere. for everyone, yeah.
Doctors,
Nurses,
barbers,
drivers,
bouncers,
friends,
teachers,
bankers. You could be the luckiest. You could be the luckiest.
east, west, north, south, Obiama to
You could be the luckiest. You could be the luckiest.
Accra to Paga.
Let's go. The luckiest.
Star 712 hash.
Luck is everywhere for everyone, yeah. The luckiest. Star 712 hash. Luck is everywhere for everyone, yeah.
Doctors,
Nurses,
barbers,
drivers,
bouncers,
friends,
teachers,
bankers.
Star 712 hash.
You could be the luckiest.
Come on. Good boy. Honey, look, he's crawling. Good job. The new Cerelac Wheat and Maize has the combined goodness of wheat and maize grains fortified with iron, vitamins, and minerals also found in fruits and vegetables. To prepare the new Cerelac Wheat and Maize, just add milk. Enjoy your little one's big moments at less cost. Cerelac, care for them, count on us. This advert is FDA approved.
Anymore, pop quiz. Are you ready?
Hit me.
Can you give me 3 words that start with omni?
Oh, that's easy. Omnibus, omnipotent, omnibus. The bank with a really nice signboard.
Hey, Radzi, you mean omnibisic. OMNIBSIC. Omnibisic. Let me hear you say it.
Omnibisic.
Perfect.
Is that an abbreviation?
Not entirely. And it's not just a bank with nice signboards either. Omnibisic Bank is Ghana's fastest growing bank with innovative banking products and headquarters in Atlantic Tower at Airport City, Accra, as well as 40 branches across the country. Omnibisic Bank has the final word on excellent customer service delivery in Ghana.
Plus, they have the coolest signboard.
Yes, they do. And the coolest name, Omnibisic.
At your service.
Welcome back, and thank you very much for staying with us here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. And the 6 a.m. news brought to us by Absa Bank Ghana Limited. Your story matters. Total Energies, Total, we go the extra mile for you. Coming up is the Joy Business Report brought to us by Yak Deco, Crafting Comforts, Designing Dream, Safari Valley Resort, bringing you closer to nature, and Omnibisic Bank at your service. Agbafu.
Hey, good morning. Shout outs to Lawrence Segwefie's wife. We're just giving him Best Husband Award.
Yeah, Best Husband.
Yeah.
Anyway, on that best note,
we have to think about the future, right?
Yes, we have to think about the future.
And what
you
young
see,
people think about
yesterday I was having a conversation with Evans and Raymond, and we're talking about how the peasant farmers said they had actually constructed an irrigation dam with their own money. Now, these Galamseyers dug and finally disposed their tailings into this irrigation dam. Now, ordinarily, you would expect the farmers to stop using the water. But guess what? They are still using it.
We don't have a choice.
Which means we are unsafe.
Yeah.
Now, I ask myself, so what at all should I eat in this country? What should I eat? I mean, you're not sure of the fish you're going to eat. You're not sure of the tomatoes you're going to have. You're not sure of the pepper you're going to have. So what would you do? And that really makes me think about the younger ones.
Oh, yes.
What sort of a future are we living for them? For those of us who are in our 40s, 40 and above, we say, all things being equal, give and take, within the next 30, 40 years, we should be gone. But there are young ones who are 11 years who are expected to live for the next 60, 70 years. What sort of a future are we living for them? Listen to some of them as they talk about their problems and the challenges they have with illegal mining.
Over the past few months, Galamsey has become a true threat to the foundation of our future. We know that Ghana is well endowed in gold and several other natural resources, and for centuries, our ancestors worked the land in a sustainable manner to ensure that their children, their children's children, and their great-great-grandchildren will be able to have something to live with. But in recent times, pure greed and desperation have led to the uncontrolled activities of illegal mining. And as young people, our future is under serious threat.
My name is John, an 11-year-old boy that was thinking about my future, the country's future, and my friend's future. Nana Akufo-Addo, please do something about the people who are mindlessly digging for gold, not knowing the effects that it has on our country. We are killing our own country. And whenever I hear on the news about the Galamsey, it hurts me so much. I am scared to say that if we don't do anything about this, Ghana will be a wasteland.
True talk.
Yeah. I mean, that boy, 11 years, telling the president, do something. Because at 11, his fear is that this country becomes a wasteland. And Daryl, I mean, how would you feel when in your old age, your grandchildren ask you, what did you do at the time the environment was being destroyed?
I mean, one of them talked about how it's like
forefathers
did what they could to preserve the
and they
environment.
left it in a nice state for us, but we are destroying it. This morning, that's a conversation we want to have. You would hear from the young ones. For those of us who think that, oh, this is nothing, listen to even how the young ones are concerned. And it tells us the time to act.
And anybody who has a conscience should start doing something
Exactly.
about it.
Anyway, time now for the Joy Business Report here on the Super Morning Show.
Hello, welcome to the Joy Business Report. Coming up this morning, Securities and Exchange Commission sets up a new unit targeted at fraudulent online schemes as it partners security agencies and the National Communications Authority. Also coming up, GCB Capital to hold meeting with investors of defunct fund management companies next week over payment of bailout package. And on the Business Journal, traders lament maize shortage as farmers are accused of defying export ban to sell their produce to foreigners. Details coming up. Happy Friday, everyone. It's the day we've been waiting for. The EcoBank Joy News Minifest starts today at the Good Park near Accra Mall. We'll tell you more about it. My name is Daryl Kwao. Hello to our friends listening from Koforidua on KTU Radio. The Securities and Exchange Commission says it has set up a new unit targeted at fraudulent online investment schemes. This will help the Commission to be more proactive in dealing with the sudden surge in virtual scams. The regulator is also working with the National Communications Authority to combat fraud in the telecom space. Reverend Daniel Gbami-Tete is Director General of the Securities and Exchange Commission, and he spoke on PM Express Business Edition.
I can tell you that they have been monitoring the space. They have picked up quite a number and they have reported them to some of the law enforcement agencies. So we have developed a collaboration with the law enforcement agencies, especially the CID, IOCO, to help us to clamp down. Now, because some of these unlicensed operators use the internet or the electronic mode, we are also engaging the NCA and other players to clamp down on such people.
You had Reverend Daniel Gbami-Tete, the Director General of the Securities and Exchange Commission. There's a repeat of that conversation this morning at 11 on the Joy News channel. Now, Head of FinTech at the Bank of Ghana, Kwame Opong, has advised stakeholders in digital payment ecosystem to provide affordable price and payment channels for consumers. He disclosed that inconsistent pricing is hampering innovation and discouraging people from using digital platforms. Mr. Opong made the call in an engagement with some stakeholders at the Visa Contactless Payment Workshop in Accra.
Not to put any service provider on blast, but if you look at the market pricing there's some inconsistency there. And for us to be able to make any meaningful dent on this problem, we may have to take a look at that market level pricing from some of the key players to make it possible for those who ride on it to successfully deploy some of this innovation. Otherwise, it's cost prohibitive when you account for the cost of what they pay whoever they are having to route through. One, two, when you also factor in the government costs that are mandatory, it becomes a challenge to really sustain such a business model. So that's what I see as our role in intervening as well.
Head of FinTech and Innovation at the Bank of Ghana, Kwame Opong. Now, Senior Finance Lecturer at the University of Ghana Business School, Dr. Benjamin Amwa, is projecting relative stability of the cedi for a short period following the Bank of Ghana's increased supply of dollars to the market. Speaking on the marketplace on the Joy News channel, Dr. Amwa said there must be a long-term plan to stabilize the cedi.
It will help support the supply of forex on the market. That will result in relative stability for some time, but we are not going to see what I'll call sustained stability in the cedi's value against the dollar. And we also have to understand that some of these things go beyond our borders because the US dollar is a global currency, an international currency for trade. The search for dollars globally in the month of September is likely to be stable or to decline. And that will also give our cedi some level of stability, not because we are fundamentally strong, but simply because of what may be playing in the global space that may help our cedi to be relatively stable.
Senior Finance Lecturer at the University of Ghana Business School, Dr. Benjamin Amwa. On the currency market this morning, the dollar going for 16 cedis, 53 pesos. That's what the forex bureaus are offering. The British pound, 21 cedis, 42 pesos. The euro, 18 cedis. Now, GCB Capital is expected to hold an investor meeting with customers of defunct fund managing firms next week. This is what Joy Business has picked up from persons with knowledge of payments of the locked up funds. Here's George Afe.
Joy Business is learning that the payment process is currently being finalized in terms of how the required monies will hit the various accounts of the fund manager from the Bank of Ghana. This should pave the way for the payment to start immediately after that virtual or possibly in-person meeting with customers of the defunct fund management firms. However, payment could be done in tranches depending on the status of the outstanding claim payment. The Securities and Exchange Commission has revealed that one could get up to 50,000 Ghana cedis of the outstanding claims when GCB Capital starts making the payment to these customers of the defunct fund management firms.
George Afe with that report. The International Monetary Fund is urging government to stick to program conditions as we enter the election season. The advice follows fears that government could engage in excessive spending before the elections. Now, answering questions from journalists in Washington, D.C., USA, Director of Communications at the IMF, Julie Kozak, said the IMF is excited about government's commitment to fiscal prudence.
Steadfast policy and reform implementation are vital to durably restore macroeconomic stability and debt sustainability in Ghana. It will be crucial for the government to continue to implement the program as envisaged to ensure sustainable growth and poverty reductions. The authorities have so far demonstrated a strong commitment to the program at all levels. And we welcome Minister Adams' signaling of the government's continued commitment to policies under the program.
Julie Kozak, the Director of Communications at the IMF. Now, turning to Habitat Fair today, Aramex Ghana is promising patrons of the EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair modified total logistics and warehousing solutions. Ahead of the fair, Vivian Taki, sales manager at Aramex Ghana, says aside from the discounts being offered patrons, there's going to be excellent customer experience. Take a listen.
In terms of customer service, Aramex prides itself in excellent customer service. Once you open an account with Aramex, we have a whole team that supports your services. So we have 2 customer services that are keeping you updated, that are monitoring your shipments. So if you're a one-man business and you have that extra support from Aramex as well, with our technology-driven services as well, you're able to track your shipments. You have an interactive dashboard.
All right, that was Vivian Takiwa, the Customer Relations Manager, Head of Sales at Aramex Ghana. Remember that the EcoBank Joy News Mini Fair is taking place this morning, beginning this morning through till Sunday at the Good Park near Crown Mall. Head there for all your housing needs. Admission is free. Go and look up what the exhibitors have to offer, as well as the amazing discounts. You're listening to the Joy Business Report. Now, maize vendors in the Shanti region are struggling to access the grain crop from farming communities as they compete with foreign nationals on the local market. Now, despite the government's ban on the export of maize and other essential cereals, the traders claim farmers are selling off the commodity to vendors from neighboring Burkina Faso and Mali who offer better prices for the grain. Emmanuel Bright Kweko reports of a 50% price hike on the already scarce commodity, which is adversely impacting the kinky business in the region.
Gifty Asante Prempe, a maize vendor at the Alaba market, beckons potential customers to purchase a few kilos of maize in stock. While she clamors for her goods to be sold, she is worried about how to restock. She has in the past few days struggled to access maize to restock.
Maize isn't available as of now. Even those that are on the markets now are really expensive. Some Nigerians and Burkinabes are really worrying us.
This is in spite of a recent ban imposed by the Agricultural Ministry on the exports of essential grains like maize, influenced by the dry spell that has ravaged farms in 8 regions of the country. The situation has compelled vendors in the north, including foreign nationals, to move down south in search of the grain on local farms. The scarcity of the grain is pushing prices upward.
A sack of maize is selling at a minimum 1,000 cedis. Even with that, we aren't getting some to buy.
Maize, as a major staple crop in Ghana, is used for a variety of delicacies, including porridge, swallows like banku and kenke.
Fried kinky, fried kinky, kinky.
Rukaya Youssef has been in the fancy kenke making business for more than 2 decades.
We aren't getting some of the maize to buy. Just 3 days ago, someone came here for money, but she said she couldn't get some of the maize.
While Gakenke has seen an increase in cost, fancy kenke producers are contemplating increasing the price. The women are finding alternatives to supplement the few condo they make to stay in business.
A company makes condo. Sometimes you buy from them, but it's not better off than you preparing it yourself.
Maize forms 50% of Ghana's total cereal production and the second largest commodity crop after cocoa. The traders are predicting protracted maize shortages.
There will be huge shortage of maize on the market soon.
With the prevailing challenges befalling the sector, there are admonitions for an introduction of a competitive price purchasing regime to deal with the unrelenting habit of farmers exporting the cereals. For Joy News, my name is Emmanuel Bright Kweku.
All right, Emmanuel Bright Kweku there with that report, and in the business journal for today. And the Joy Business Report as well. Before we go and look at the commodity market, crude oil increased marginally to $72 a barrel. Gold trading this morning at $2,566 an ounce after increasing by more than $8. Cocoa lost more than $100. Open trading at $7,588 a ton. More news on our website, myjoyonline.com/business. My name is Daryl Kwao. Thanks for listening. Enjoy your weekend. It's back to Winston and the team with more of the Super Morning Show.
Thank you very much, Darryl, for joining us. So, what Kuntumre's English name is what?
I don't know.
How do you say Kuntumre in English?
Well, Kuntumre is the leaves of what? Is it cocoyam or what? So, cocoyam leaf.
Oh, Darryl, say it.
Yes, I'm rooting for you.
I'm not going to
I
fall for
support
that.
you
I'm not
100%.
going to.
Whatever is on your mind, say it. I'm backing you.
Darryl, feel free.
I'm not going to say anything about this.
Oh.
Well,
you don't say anything.
Well, maybe Raymond knows the answer.
No. I just know it's not a spinach or something.
It's not spinach, yes.
Yeah.
So somebody get us the English name.
Somebody did fraud to me. I have not forgotten that experience. I will do exchange contumely for spinach, whatever.
So Googling it. It doesn't look anything like contumely.
The two. Yes, but when they cook it. It is also
the same thing.
We'll look for the scientific name.
Yeah.
If we can't get the English name.
Are we looking for the plant or the leaves?
The leaves.
Or when it is prepared as food?
The leaves. Anyway, thank you very much, Darryl. You're still checking?
I'm still checking.
You're still checking?
I don't know why you don't have an answer to this.
Okay. When you are done.
Cocoyam leaves. I think that's
Cocoyam what leaves? Never trust Wikipedia. Anyway, let's go for our inspirational song for today. Is Wayerie by Kwame Eugene featuring Obapa Christie. Here on the Super Morning Show. Good morning, Raymond.
Good morning.
And good morning, George.
Good morning, Winston.
People are, searching the English name of Kuntumri. Say what I mean? We'll give it a try.
If you search, and the first thing you find is what you share with us, don't do that. Yeah. If you search and you see results from OMG Voice, don't share with us. Don't come and say some man be called Kunto. Was the one who discovered the leaf. Was edible. And being the tree name for mushroom. Don't come and tell us that. Yes.
Okay. Good morning, Professor Peter Korte. He's done his own search. Says what? Taro leaves, dashing leaves, Ido leaves, elephant ear leaves. Yeah.
Wow.
So that's the English name for Contumely. But we're told that
Darrow's cocoyam leaves, no, it was not proper.
It says cocoyam leaves are also known by several English names, including so that's Peter Korte, Professor Peter Korte.
So it is cocoyam leaves. But Professor Peter Korte, he is a professor of economics. Yeah, you see, so we do not do, So we don't do appeal to illegitimate authority by,
But there's food.
So yeah, okay. So this is not like,
there's the economics of food.
There's the economics of food.
Not home economics.
Which has everything to do with the naming.
When you said home economics. Oh, no.
Wow.
It's giving sign that.
Yeah. Is that what you're saying? We should move on.
Okay, let's get to the Drive Safe campaign.
Now, and it's brought to you by Joy News and the Multimedia Group and supported by Toyota, superior quality, Imperial General Assurance, solid protection. This morning, I know that it's a Friday. Some people are business outside of Accra, so they'll start moving out of Accra.
Some already left already.
Yes. I'm begging you, be mindful of what the weather will be. And these times, no matter your age group you belong to, if you go to, they even have a WhatsApp channel. They met you. They have a WhatsApp channel. Join that WhatsApp channel. They will tell you how the weather is going to be like in the morning, the afternoon, the evening. So that it will dictate whether or not you still have to move. Because we know that Kaswa stretch, when it starts raining, there's a lot of hell on there. So that's going to be a problem. We know that there are places in this republic, and I've seen yesterday, early in the morning, they were clearing up there just under that motor bridge. There used to be a small section where the road has been bad for almost 40 years. It's almost as if we can do everything in this Accra, but we'll not fix it. But I saw them working on it. So hopefully they'll fix other areas too. And that's one of the areas that it flats. So it actually adds up to the problems you have there. So be mindful of the areas you have to deal with specially. And make sure that you drive carefully. We want you back. We've been told between January and August this year, we've lost 2,000 of our compatriots, human beings, your family members, my family members, people who have contributed to our GDP in very diverse forms. We've lost them. So please, don't add up to the statistics. Put it at the back of your mind. If somebody is misbehaving on the road, just put it at the back of your mind that I have family. I'm not adding up to the statistics so I can drive properly on the road.
Thank you very much, Raymond. As for that Cape Coast traffic, I don't know the next time I'm going to go there.
Well, sometimes that we use the diversion and went to use some market. Then the guy in front of us, he didn't know the place. He led us astray.
In fact, these days, if I'm going to Takrady, I'll go by air.
Yes.
Can't stand the traffic.
When we get our airport at Cape Coast,
which is less likely to happen
we will fly to Cape Coast.
It doesn't make economic sense.
Okay.
But it's not everything that President Akufo said. It is not everything that you have to look to the value of the money of it. Sometimes the value is beyond money.
Yeah, but the value is what makes the economic sense. We've seen Ho Airport. If we constructed the road into a dual carriage, it eases the flow of traffic. And we're good to go.
And the aviation experts should help me. I mean, if we just have a strip or something there, not necessarily a full-blown airport, where those who want to, people like, you and Raymond Dakwa, maybe chartered flights or something, maybe it won't be bad.
Let's learn how to say it right.
Yeah, because the way you say chartered things, we are not connected to it.
Brought to us by Kingdom Books at Kingdom Quality and Affordability are their hallmarks. Société Générale Bank Ghana, the future is you. DPS International School, where every child shines.
Be done. You say either. I say either.
Raymond, help me with the pronunciation of this word. Theory. You want to give it a try, George?
No.
Why is it no? No? Yeah, because we know your attitude, so that's why now we have refused to subject ourselves to public ridicule.
Theory.
Theory.
Yes, theory. Okay. What you had always said, theory. Theory.
Is that British?
It's British. Theory.
It's not even nice.
I remember
if you want to say it, if I'm seriously speaking.
There's a group in America called Group Theory or whatever.
Theory. Theory.
Okay.
If you want to do American. So in the British, you hear a bit of an S and theory.
Okay.
And the American is theory. Theory. That's the British. In the British pronunciation, you'd hear silent E there. Because that vowel, I think, is vowel 13 or 14. In there. So theory, if you want to say it right.
It's good I kept quiet.
I shared it with him this morning.
I told him clearly, I'm not going to participate in this, your attempt to...
Theory, and that's how you say it right. I mean, the first time I heard that was in 2007. When I heard this lecturer at Cardiff University saying, so the theory, I was like, What is this man talking about?
Yeah, theory.
Anyway, if you want to say it right. And that's how you say it right. Okay, so Yawagomashi says Kuntumre is for us and should not have an English name. Some things are for us and we don't want its English name. Taro leaves are, are what? Cocoa leaves.
Hey, cocoa leaves.
I don't know.
Cocoa is cocoyam.
I'm sure.
Okay,
so that's cocoyam, isn't it?
But I thought you said cocoa. I see. Okay.
Anyway,
actually, which one?
Well, if you find the name, just share it with us. Okay?
Yes,
no problem. Let's go for the newspaper review brought to us by Access Bank. Access Bank, more than banking.
Now, the Daily Graphic is reporting this morning: Trust EC for credible register. Deputy Chair assures political parties. So yesterday, the EC did a press conference. We carried it live at 6 o'clock. The interesting part is that I kept listening, and what the EC is saying is that the NDC came to complain about some difficulties with the register. They invited them. They had some time to engage them on the matter, and the NDC promised to provide a list of the difficulties they have with the register. The ones they raised in the meetings with them, they have fixed all of them. At least that's what they say. Again, also the ones that were in the public known, like transfers that were supposed to have been done were not done, all of them have been corrected and also fixed. That's the ones that required fixing. In other cases, too, some of the people involved did the request for transfer themselves, so you cannot stop it anyway. So the EC moved on now to say that the other issue the NDC said that they'll provide a list. Up to now, they've not provided the list to them. So they don't know how to fix what they cannot see or they have not seen. Secondly, they believe that they, as an institution, do not require any external party. You know, the call is for a forensic external body to do the auditing of the electoral register. Now, the Electoral Commission says they've been doing this since 1992. I'm not sure if there's a lot of people that are asking. Commission has been doing this since 1992. So they know how to make sure that we have a credible register. So they will make sure that is done without necessarily bringing external bodies into it. And they also responded to the other point about dead people being on the register. They said they're also waiting for the list that the NDC promised to provide out there. Now, we know that the NDC says on Tuesday, right, they are going on a demonstration. Recently, I heard other groups saying that they also have demonstrations planned for the same day. But they called on former President John Dramani Mahama as a statesman, and that's the word they use, to talk to his party, not to be on the street, but rather come and sit and discuss with them their difficulties. Yes, and that they will fix it. My only difficulty is that on one hand, you hear the EC say, there's no problem, everything is okay. On the other hand, come and let's have a conversation. Mostly it doesn't bode well for the position of negotiations. Do you get my point?
Yeah, I get you.
And some of the words you should not use when you are a state institution, it suggests that you have taken a strong position. There's nothing wrong with the register.
At this time, you want to come across as
so it's not made to look like
the table.
Because I was there. Remember this conversation we had at Alisa Hotel? I was the one doing the tally. This party can present their data on what should happen to the electoral. You remember that time?
Yeah, I remember.
Yes, I did a tally. I think it was 15-2 or so. It was at the time the MPP that was making the demands. You get the point? It's not. And political parties, Winston says he doesn't know what they do with the EC when they are in power. But it's when they are in opposition that they raise matters. But to remove all of these doubts, let it be in the minds of the people that these are just ridiculous claims they are making. I see to the claims when they come along.
You see,
if, for example, if it is too expensive for us to do any of these audits, what does it really include? What is required for these audits anyway? What will be the cost burden to the electoral funds, or how will they affect your quest to give us a credible election? If I were to be the Electoral Commission, I would let it be known to the people that they've reached the point of just making claims. By everything they say, I would agree to it. Especially if it's not going to throw a calendar out into jeopardy or cause any massive problem. But when you make it look like, oh, well, there's nothing wrong with the register, and still want a conversation, then the conversation will be over what?
If I were the EC, this is very simple. The EC in 2015, in the heat of new voters register, actually had an open forum.
Yeah, I remember. That's the early
That's what you're talking about. Had a forum where the NPP made their presentations, other political parties made their presentations. Elections must only not be free and fair, but must be seen. The processes leading to an election must be free and fair. So what would the EC lose? The NDC says they have evidence. They're calling for a forensic audit. Do a forum. Invite them. Let them make their presentation.
To everybody in this country.
To everybody in this country.
Not just to you. I mean, to all of us.
If they make their presentation, then you say, okay, this one has been
In fact, we people will think about what kind of nonsense that they say. We'll be able to say that.
Forum. I think that maybe a private meeting might be better.
No,
to
George.
bring in certain actors.
Because we go into a private meeting. George, you go into a private meeting. Okay, you go into a private meeting. Then the NDC says the EC is not allowing it. The EC says, oh, but when they came, they didn't have any evidence. I wasn't there.
So you see, we don't have third parties who can tell us what's really happening.
I say open it up.
Yeah.
Okay. If the EC says, the NDC has no case, the NDC says, oh, the EC is hiding, is not being fair to us, we would see. We, the third parties, would watch and then say, okay, the NDC has no case or the EC has something to hide. Let us decide. But this approach of, oh, we will not open up, oh, it's okay. I just don't buy it. Look.
And there cannot be a register, especially in the Republic of Ghana. That's without flaws.
And again, one quick question for me, Raymond, is that what is the essence of this whole register being opened up this period for people to review and all that? That is the essence, right? To ensure that all these concerns are addressed.
Exhibition is a form of audit.
Yeah, so that all these concerns are addressed. I think that for me, for the two parties, let's come together and deal with the concerns that have been raised. I think there should be a way forward. The strong stance being taken by each party might not help in our quest to ensure that whatever the verdict is after December 7th is accepted by all the parties. So one party will not say that, there were people when this
we raised these matters, they didn't listen. And that's what I'm saying. So if you make it so obvious to people that, listen, it's just left with ridiculous claims, then we can actually even back you, the EC, and say, no, stop these needless things you are raising. But it's almost as if you are in, we'll do it, we'll not do it. So let's come and have a conversation.
And made a very important point recently in his lecture, and that reminds all of us about the fact that elections are won at the polling station.
Let's get to other stories.
Well, the Daily Guide has Nana opens 40 million bitumen plant here in Tema. That is a gold plant trying to export to other countries as well. 2024 elections, Bami and Mahama go neck to neck, according to a new, they say, a comprehensive scientific survey shows that they are both at neck when it comes to who is likely
46.3
to win the.
I don't know who did the research, but I see that 3% undecided and 4% say they would vote for the other candidates. If this was anything to go by, then you'd say the election is heading into a second round. But
the history of second rounds.
But it's impossible because you look at the number of candidates who are actually vying for this, and there are some who made the analogy to
not all of them would make it onto the ballot paper.
That made analogy if Alan Chamantin is able to do more than 4%, that will push the elections into a second round.
I'm not sure he'll get more than 4%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, I think we can get into the online issue.
Other stories, government sends police and military to the Galamsey site. That's a story in the Daily Guide.
The online news review brought to us by Zenith Bank, in your best interest. Goil, good energy, Goil, Yanari India.
Calling our customers, partners, friends, and the general public, the much anticipated Zenith Health Walk is here. Zenith Bank is inviting you to join us for a day of fitness, fun, and unforgettable memories. Mark your calendars and make your way to Zenith Bank's head office, Zenith Heights, at 6 a.m. sharp on Saturday, September 21, 2024. Not this one, the next one, for the Zenith Health Walk. You cannot afford to miss this epic event. See you at the Zenith Health Walk on Saturday, September 21, 2024. For inquiries, call 0302 680 884 or 0307 086 370. Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
And Good Energy brings you Gold Super XP, the ideal choice for most vehicles. It's flowing wow. At many Gold stations in the country, just go fuel up your vehicle and enjoy the smooth ride with all the benefits. Gold Super XP is quality and gives you the correct choice when buying regular fuel. Gold Super XP is fortified with a special additive that gives longevity to your engine, makes your engine perform to the max using minimal fuel, and it's suitable for most vehicles. As you journey the road, look out for Gold stations with a Gold Super XP sign and go fuel up your vehicle. Gold Super XP, Ufilia, huh? Ube feeling. Gold, Good Energy, Gold. And on myjoyonline.com this morning, Deputy Lands Minister rejects calls for blanket ban on small-scale mining. No member of NDC will engage in Galamsey, a free Ankara assures. I don't find the need to resign. Lands and Natural Resources Minister. And CityNewsroom.com this morning calls for ban on small-scale mining misdirected. I'm against it. That's George Mrekuduka, Deputy Lands Minister. Let's go for the BBC News then.
We'll talk about this later.
Yeah.
This misdirection that they are now speaking about. BBC News is brought to you by Fidelity Bank. Believe with us. Old Mutual, 10 years of greatness in Ghana. Here for a lifetime.
For decades, we have helped businesses connect with their trade partners all over the globe. From Ghana to Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire, Benin, Togo, Senegal, China, Morocco, France, Netherlands, and many other countries. We have made it possible to bring Ghana to the world. We have brought small and medium businesses closer to their customers across the regions in Ghana with our SME support facilities. We have brought relief and smiles to the faces of families with our employee personal loans. With our cutting-edge technology and digital support, we take the burden of complex thinking off you, making life simple. That is who we are, as close as a partner. Bank of Africa. We are indeed the African bank with the global reach.
Sister Essie.
Teacher,
don't tell me that Yao is not in school today too.
Please, that's why I'm here. He was diagnosed with malaria.
Oh my, that boy is missing a lot in class. Don't you have treated mosquito nets? It is the most common and effective means to prevent malaria. I can't.
Madam, we now have the new treated net.
Really?
We all sleep under it.
The new nets? Speedy recovery to him.
Avoid malaria. Get insecticide-treated net and sleep under it every night and throughout the night. And remember, there's also the new insecticide-treated net. Highly resistant, strong, and is just as effective.
Let's come on board Good Life and protect against malaria. Good Life, live it well. It's an everyday thing. This message is brought to you by the Ghana Health Service and partners with support from the USAID.
Malaria away. Good life, live it well.
I found the partner I can trust.
Bros, but you told me you had an insurance claim 2 days ago, and today your car is fixed. Fresh like that? How?
Yes, so that is how the new collision insurance policy from Imperial works.
Wow!
I'm okay. The Imperial collision insurance policy has enormous benefits. I just upgraded my usual third-party policy, and I get my car parts fixed when I get a damage from any collision.
Really?
I enjoy hospitalization benefits when I'm admitted at the hospital beyond 3 days, and I still keep my third-party benefits.
Hey.
My ears sorted rough.
Hey.
You are saying, hey, just sign up to the Imperial collision insurance policy and enjoy insurance benefits beyond the road. Talk to your broker, agent, or call us on 0577 667 436 for further details. You can also follow us on all our social media handles. T&C Supply, Imperial General Assurance, solid protection.
Solid protection.
As a parent, I recommend the best school for you, DPS International. The school offers innovative teaching in a nurturing environment that makes learning easy. It's a globally recognized Cambridge and IB diploma program school running from crèche to A-level with well-equipped boarding facilities for students above 12 years old. Their students excel in spelling bee, international Olympiads, Harvard MUN, Shock Quiz, and other prestigious competitions. Their extracurricular activities provide a holistic education that prepares our children for the the future. DPS students have constantly won awards for academic excellence at the annual British Council ceremony. You are assured of transportation and 24-hour security. Enroll now for the new academic year and secure your child's future at DPS International. Locate DPS at Tema Community 25. Visit our website at dpsghana.edu.gh or call 0596 994 759 for more information. DPS International, where excellence meets opportunity.
Dear business owner, congrats on not giving up on your business. You deserve a medal, and your business deserves to be taken to the next level. In fact, it's about time you run a Zenith Bank SME account so you and your business can enjoy the perks of a Zenith SME business card. Oga and Oga Madam status.
The Zenith SME Business Card is a Visa debit card for making secure payments for goods and services. Enjoy great benefits such as free customized digital SME training, free marketing toolkits, access to Visa practical skills training, and more. Unlock the potential of your business today. Visit any Zenith Bank branch nationwide and sign up for the Zenith SME Business Card, the ultimate payment solution for SMEs. For more information, visit www.zenithbank.com.gh or call 0302 680-884 or 0307-086.
Coming up after the news from the BBC World Service, it's Hard Talk with me, Stephen Sacker. When Israel fires missiles on Gaza, it describes them as precision strikes aimed at Hamas targets. What results is often catastrophic loss of life. It is beyond dispute that many of those killed are civilians. The toll on humanitarian relief workers is rising too. In central Gaza on Wednesday, 6 UN Relief Agency staff were killed in an Israeli strike on a school turned into an emergency shelter for thousands of people. UNRWA's own death count is now over 220. My guest is Commissioner General of UNRWA, Philip Lazzarini.
There is a deliberate attempt to eliminate and to dismantle the agency.
That's Philip Lazzarini on Hard Talk after the news.
Hello, I'm Govinda Gill with the BBC News. Russia has revoked the accreditation of 6 British diplomats, accusing them of spying. The announcement was made on the day the British Prime Minister, Keir Starmer, is due to go to the White House. He has dismissed a warning by President Putin against allowing Ukraine to use Western long-range weapons. Frank Gardner reports.
Is Vladimir Putin bluffing? That's the calculation that strategic planners and elected leaders in Washington and other Western capitals now have to make. Those in favour of allowing Ukraine to fire long-range missiles into Russia argue that so far in this war, none of his so-called red lines have amounted to anything. But if Russia did retaliate this time, then it has a broad spectrum of options short of declaring war. Dangerous but less likely options would include attacking a Western supply base inside a NATO country like Poland, and those scenarios are exactly what Washington is desperate to avoid.
The governor of Nigeria's Borno state says as many as 2 million people are now estimated to have been affected by floods across the northeast region. Babagana Zulum told the BBC that half of the state capital, Maiduguri, was underwater. He said the area had been struggling to deal with an insurgency by Islamist militants.
Thousands of classrooms were destroyed. Hundreds of health facilities were destroyed by the insurgency. We are just trying to get out of this problem. And then now we witness another disaster, a very serious calamity, another serious humanitarian crisis.
Tens of thousands of workers at the troubled US plane maker Boeing have gone on strike for the first time in 16 years. Union members at the firm's West Coast factories rejected a proposed new contract. The strike began in the last few minutes. Here's David Waddle.
This is an early crisis for Boeing's new chief executive, Kelly Ortberg. He took up his post last month, pledging to reset labour relations at a time when the business is already dealing with multiple crises. It's still working through the legal fallout of 2 fatal crashes 5 and 6 years ago. In January this year, a fuselage panel blew off an Alaska Airlines flight, and recent problems with its Starliner spacecraft have resulted in its crew being stranded in space for several months. The pay offer affects 33,000 workers. The strike will close assembly plants for the 737 MAX and 777 aircraft.
Donald Trump has told supporters that he scored a monumental victory in his US presidential debate against Kamala Harris and, as a result, was ruling out any further encounters. He was speaking at his first rally since Tuesday's face-off, in which he was widely judged to have fared poorly. You're listening to the latest world news from the BBC. North Korea has given a rare public glimpse of its nuclear weapons program during a visit by the country's leader, Kim Jong-un. Photos on state media show him walking between long rows of what appear to be uranium enrichment machines. It's the first time Pyongyang has published pictures of one of its nuclear facilities. India's Supreme Court has granted bail to Delhi's Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, who was jailed 6 months ago on suspicion of corruption. Mr. Kejriwal denies that his party took bribes in exchange for liquor licences. The Supreme Court judges ruled that his prolonged detention amounted to unjust deprivation of liberty. Mr. Kejriwal, who is a prominent critic of the Prime Minister, Narendra Modi, said the case is politically motivated. Pope Francis is heading back to Rome at the end of the longest trip of his papacy. The pontiff, who is 87, ended his 12-day tour of the Asia-Pacific region in Singapore, where he met young people at a Roman Catholic college. He urged them to take risks and to avoid becoming slaves to technology. An experiment which involved training pigeons to guide missiles has been awarded one of this year's Spoof Nobel Prizes. The Ig Nobels are given annually by a science humour magazine in the US, the Annals of Improbable Research. Joe Robinson reports from Boston.
Hosted here at the illustrious Massachusetts Institute of Technology, the annual Ig Nobel Awards takes a lighter look at scientific research. Among the highlights this year are a team from Tokyo, who've proven that pigs are able to breathe from their bottoms. After receiving an oxygen enema, the research might be funny and gross, but there are now trials to see whether it could help find an alternative to mechanical ventilators for humans. The controversial behavioural psychologist B.F. Skinner was also posthumously recognised for his attempts to train pigeons to navigate guided missiles.
Joe Robinson reporting, BBC News.
Charlie, today the matter will catch me. I received urgent order from my online store. Customer wants 10 pieces sharp. Hey, but my wahala be delivery. Stress so me too. I no get order in weeks, so then I make slow. Charlie, I decide to deliver this thing myself. Quiet. I was willing to trust my small tired car like that, but boy, I no even leave my area where the whole place full of snow. Engine kaput, Pascal. Ask the boys, they help me push the car off the road. Where I look up and raise my head, where I see for Fidelity Bank billboard top. This too just be chapter. Ebefa. Then Norma Vim come. Listen, I dog the sadness and find Okada fast. I deliver all the goods, collected my money, and even got referrals from this customer. At Fidelity Bank, we believe you can achieve your dreams. Believe with us. Ebefa.
Enhance your business operations with the HP Color LaserJet 150 NW printer. You can print, copy, and scan up to 19 pages per minute with high-quality mobile scans or customizable shortcuts in the HP Smart app that delivers effortless use from wherever you work so you can focus on growing your business. Take advantage of its Wi-Fi direct printing and intuitive touchscreen, which are both designed to simplify your day. With the HP Color LaserJet 150 NW printer, experience fast and easy setups and improved overall printing efficiency with a 20,000 page duty cycle built to keep you and your business secure and moving forward with embedded security that is pre-configured out of the box to detect and stop attacks. The HP Color LaserJet 150 NW printer is available at all Kompu Ghana stores. Visit CompuGhana.com or call 0302 752 020 for more information.
I am Ohinere Gifty Auntie.
You see, it always feels good when you receive that salary alert. I made a bold decision to invest a lump sum into the Old Mutual Retirement Salary Plan, and this means that I will get these alerts every month throughout retirement for the rest of my life. You too can retire on your own terms, so invest a lump sum in the Old Mutual Retirement Salary Plan today and enjoy guaranteed monthly income for life. Call Old Mutual on 050-453-4333 or visit oldmutual.com.gh to sign up today. Old Mutual, do great things every day.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
about my future, the country's future, and my friend's future. Nana Akufo-Addo, please do something about the people who are mindlessly digging for gold, not knowing the effects that it has on our country. We are killing our own country. And whenever I hear on the news about the Galamsey, it hurts me so much. I am scared to say that if we don't do anything about this, Ghana will be a wasteland.
Raymond, if we don't do anything about this, Ghana will be a wasteland. This young boy, is always scared of his future. I mean, I'm listening to this and I'm asking myself, where did we go wrong?
When we make laws, there's an almost universal rule that the most important group of people you protect first with your laws are children. So there's also the thinking that all mothers, all parents, all older people have the first responsibility of protecting young people. So their future, what we have to do for them, it's important. But it appears we have put that on the back burner. And today is a reminder, and it's a very touching, painful reminder that things ought to work properly and that we need to make sure that we fix this system. Because these kids, and Winston, some of us shout about these issues because we want it on record that when some people were actively participating in the destruction of our water bodies and our rivers, some of us opposed it. We want our great-grandchildren to come to know that we're not complicit in the destruction of their future. And this kid is reminding everybody in this country that you are shamefully doing things without regard for their future, even though you are pretending that you are actually raising money or just looking for money for your own kids. You are destroying that of others. And you should be ashamed today if you are actively participating or watching it happen, or if you are superintending over the sector and giving lame excuses and entrenching yourself that you would never leave. You should be ashamed that you've left the fight to young people like this to pursue for it because they know and can no longer trust you to do what is right.
And you say it saddens me.
Yeah, come on.
Look, we've been, and listen to this one also. Let me just add this to it. And actually get the picture very well. Listen to this young girl.
Over the past few months, Galamsey has become a true threat to the foundation of our future. We know that Ghana is well endowed in gold and several other natural resources, and for centuries, our ancestors worked the land in a sustainable manner to ensure that their children, their children's children, and their great-great-grandchildren will be able to have something to live with. But in recent times, pure greed and desperation have led to the uncontrolled activities of illegal mining. And as young people, our future is under serious threat.
Not the next election. Today, our environment is being destroyed. Are we thinking about the next generation or the next election?
That's, I mean, see, frankly, if you think about it deeply, and you're also driving, you have kids with you, we're basically making it, even with all your ability to buy water and all of that, look at how you're struggling under this economy. We are basically going to make them, and we've been told before that the next wars will be fought over water.
Yeah.
We are we are actively destroying what is available to us with the hope that we are fighting over wars, and we, with our limited resources, will also survive. It's shameful. It's so shambolic. You cannot be any person who has any iota of morality within you, hearing what your children are saying to you, look in the face of your own children today, and continue destroying their environment and participating directly or indirectly, because some of you are beneficiaries of the system without having to be on the field yourself.
Yeah. Raymond, let's get to the UPSA Law School Point of Law series for today. Wow. And I know this is one that you would love. Pregnancy is not a disability. Yeah. Therefore, it is unlawful for a pregnant woman to be reassigned or otherwise dismissed from work on grounds of having become disabled or unable to do her work due to her state of pregnancy. And there's the Association of Flight Attendants Ghana and the Managing Director, Ghana Airways Limited, 2001.
Okay. Well, the Ghana Airways collapsed subsequently anyway. Yeah. But one may understand why. It makes sense why the pregnant woman is carrying a child for this country. Mm-hmm. She is sacrificing to bear children for the state, Republic of Ghana. Those kids will develop this country. We owe her. You get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. It is our responsibility to make life very convenient for her. Reducing her ability to earn more or sacking her is perhaps the most unconscionable thing we could have done in any circumstance. I hope you get my point.
Yeah, I do.
It's almost as if you're saying it's a crime for her to produce children for Ghana. The people who are going to work in the various units, for her to produce the next president, for her to produce any of the other people who will use to make sure this country become great and strong. And yet, when she's going through that process, a process that's perfectly natural, a process that we should all be rather helping out, we decide to put impediments in their way.
Exactly.
It is perhaps one of the most unconscionable systems we have had in our way. Anybody who are superintendent of a system like that should be very ashamed. Yeah, Kofi, because you are pregnant.
How? Really? How? Anyway, that's our Point of Law series for today. But have you heard about the incredible benefits of Excellium from Total Energies? Well, let me tell you more about this premium fuel with its amazing 3-in-1 power. Total Energies introduces Excellium new formula, the additive enriched fuel, with its powerful 3-in-1 action that cleans your engine, extends its life, and lowers your fuel consumption thanks to the cumulative effect of its anti-corrosion, anti-wear, and detergent additives. Excellium new formula also lowers your vehicle's fuel consumption while reducing CO2 emissions. You will drive, sir. Experience the difference with Total Energies Excellium new formula. Choose Excellium. Choose quality.
Now, as a parent or guardian, you want the best education for your children, whether at primary, secondary, or at the university level. However, the cost of school fees can add up quickly, and that's why Societe Generale Bank Ghana is here to assist with the SG Ghana school fees loan. Charlie, this is God sent. People are complaining on social media plenty that school has resumed. The money is not adding up. This SG Ghana school fees loan is designed to help you cover the cost of your education for your children, or even for yourself, at a hugely discounted interest rate, with flexible repayment terms and a loan amount that suits your needs. Paying for school has never been easier. Now, I've said for brilliant students, the biggest problem they've had in this republic is where to get the money to pay. So if there's a system of getting the money ahead of time and be paying with a discounted interest rate, it should be perfect. If you are a salaried worker of a Societe Generale Ghana listed company, you are eligible to apply. Visit any SG Ghana branch today and let's get started on securing the education your family deserves. Terms and conditions apply. Societe Generale Ghana. The future is indeed you.
So what is luck? For many, luck is that glorious moment when you find money in your trousers right when you're broke. For others, luck is being picked out of a crowd for a reward. For us, luck is a life-changing event, and we believe everyone deserves a shot at it. Luck is coming with prizes so exciting they'll make your head spin. Want to be the luckiest? Well, dial star 712 hash and get your ticket. The more you buy, the better your chances of winning. And remember, when you hear that catchy jingle, it's your cue to pay attention. It could be your lucky day. Luck is on its way to you and your community, so Charlie, stay sharp. The luckiest, luck is definitely everywhere.
Now, are you ready to make every moment count? From the simple pleasures of treating yourself to unforgettable weekend getaways or a special surprise for someone you love, you can have the perfect companion. Stanbic cards are there for those fulfilling moments that make you go like, yes, this is it. Talk to Stanbic on 0302-815-789 and on social media Stanbic Bank GH or visit stanbicbank.com.gh to learn more.
So at DPS, we believe in nurturing every child's potential, and with our experienced and caring teachers, we ensure a strong foundation for lifelong learning. Our state-of-the-art facilities provide the perfect environment for curiosity and discovery. Our diverse extracurricular and enriching after-school activities help students explore their passions. We have a fleet of buses with GPS trackers to monitor your child's movement in and out of school and hostel facilities for children coming from afar. And with our surveillance cameras, your child's security is guaranteed. Enroll your child now at DPS International, which runs from creche to the A level, and offer the Cambridge NIB diploma program successfully. We have excellent results in spelling bee and business challenge competitions. And for incoming students residing in Community 25 and neighboring communities, there's a 100% admission fee waiver. Yes, 100%. For more information, contact us on 0596 994 759 or visit the school's website at dpsghana.edu.gh. DPS, where every child shines. If I want to take my child there, my father lives at Community 25.
Yeah, so you qualify.
I qualify.
This is how people look for loopholes. But
I qualify.
How about if you also go and leave that small?
And then you qualify. 100%.
Qualification. We are affiliated now. Do It Best is offering customers the opportunity to purchase top quality sanitary ware, taps and bathroom accessory at a whopping 40% discount. 40% to 40%. This is the opportunity to purchase some of the world's best brands, such as Sanitana and Cifal from Portugal. There's the Kohler, Delta Faucets, and Mansfield from the USA. Also available at top quality paints from Sherwin-Williams and Colotech. Now, let's get this. All these and many more are on sale for up to 40% discount at Do It Best. This offer is available while stocks last. Terms and conditions apply. Hurry. Visit Do It Best on the Sprinters Road or call 0243 359 289. Number again 0243 359 289. Do It Best, making the best even better.
And drive with complete confidence with Toyota Ghana's new extended warranty of 5 years or 120,000 kilometers, whichever comes first. You can enjoy peace of mind motoring on every journey. No need to worry about unexpected repair cost anymore. Just focus on the road ahead. Secure your peace of mind today with Toyota Ghana's extended warranty. Call Toyota Ghana today on 0302 429 80125 to learn more. Ghana drives Toyota. Toyota, superior quality.
Now, every minute whispers of greatness, every hour new pages turn, and every day is a new chapter to keep your dreams alive. Today, a tabletop owner. Tomorrow, you'll be a shopfront owner. Today, a student. Tomorrow, you'll be a bank manager. And today, you're an apprentice. Tomorrow, you'll be a master. And the list goes on and on and on. Whatever is it that you do to add value to this world, remember that your efforts are conspiring to make your plans happen. At Fidelity Bank Ghana Limited, our purpose is to inspire your success and collaborate with you every step of the way. Truly, there's more ahead. A Befa Brutal.
And the Kingdom Books and Station Limited's back to school promotion is here with us again in September this year. Kingdom Books and Station Limited is giving a generous 10 to 20% discount on all school items like textbooks, pens, pencils, erasers, exercise books, and much more across all our branches in Accra, Tema, Kumasi, Takoradi, Winneba, and Cape Coast. Parents, teachers, students, please hurry while stock lasts. For more information, call us on 0506 487 557 or 0302 764209 or email info@kingdomgh.com. You can also visit our website, kingdomstoreonline.com. Kingdom Books, where quality and affordability are both assured. Terms and conditions apply.
Are you wondering where to hold your strategy planning meetings, board sessions, or staff retreats? There is only one venue that I'm recommending to you this morning: Safari Valley Resorts. Get it again. Safari Valley Resort. Think of the green, serene environment, accessibility, meeting room capacity, flow and layout of space, room flexibility, quality of equipment, staff, and first-class catering services, then Safari Valley Resort is your first choice. Call Safari Valley Resort on 0596 914 394. Safari Valley, bringing you closer to nature.
I like the emphasis on Safari Valley.
Yes. No room for any ungodly misinterpretations.
No room for. Anyway, let's go for some messages. When we return, your birthday shouts and sports here on the Super Morning Show.
If home is where the heart is, then let's go home, shall we? Let's go where the entertainment is, where the passion is, where the laughter is, and sometimes even the tears too. Let's go where we feel safe enough to share our opinions
and send tweets,
where we do that embarrassing little dance to our favorite song. Let's go home where the love, the care, and the joy live.
There's no place like home. Connect your home to super fast internet with affordable data bundles from MTN Home. Visit broadband.mtn.com.gh or your My MTN app to sign up today. MTN.
Imagine a world where your home or business is powered by the sun's boundless energy. Picture your rooftop transformed into a solar sanctuary, radiating with eco-friendly vibes and city-saving brilliance. Well, dream no more. With Standard Chartered's renewable energy loans, you can turn this dream into a dazzling reality. And guess what? Our renewable energy loans come at very low rates. That's right, we are not just offering loans, we are offering the keys to your solar-powered kingdom. Say goodbye to high electricity bills and step into a new world where every watt generated is a step towards a brighter, more sustainable future. So if you're ready to take control of your energy destiny and switch to solar today, give us a shout on any of the following phone lines: 050-153-5789, 050-153-5790, 0244-674154. Let's chart a course for a brighter tomorrow and make your solar dreams shine brighter than ever before. Standard Chartered, here for good.
And where do you think you're going?
To train in the garden.
With my broom?
Mom, it's a javelin.
Oh, really? And that plate?
That's not a plate, it's a discus, Mom. We are training to become winners.
Well, you know you need lots of energy to become winners. So you both better start your day with Twisco before you go anywhere. Besides its great chocolatey taste, Twisco is enriched with Enerfort, a blend of energy-boosting vitamins and minerals for little winners.
Thanks, Mom.
Got to keep my little winners in shape. Twisco, power your dreams.
This advert is FDA approved.
Mommy and Daddy, please make us happy with a DSTV decoder. We want to laugh out loud with Cartoon Network's hilarious shows like Mr. Magoo, Lego DC Superhero Girls, and Pokemon Horizons. Help us to discover new worlds with CBB's Ranger Hamza Echo Quest and Nickelodeon's Camp Coral. We will also tune in to Disney Junior and DreamWorks.
Keep your kids entertained whilst they are on holidays. Dial *759# to renew your subscription today. DSTV, your home of entertainment.
Birthday messages here on the Super Morning Show. Birthday messages brought to us by MTN.
Everywhere you go.
Bank of Africa, the African bank with global reach. Bank of Africa, as strong as a group,
as close as a partner.
Whose birthday is it today, Raymond?
Yes, today is the birthday. Oh, yes. Recently made Court of Appeal judge, Dr. Poku Adusei.
Yes.
I don't know if I say justice first or the doctor first, but Dr. Justice Poku Adusei, today is his birthday. Court of Appeal judge, you can do party too, okay? Nobody will restrict you from doing a party. In fact, it is not contempt to do party. Yes, of course.
So
is this still teaching? Okay, they can do it. They can do it.
This one, I should have done it yesterday. So this is a belated happy birthday wish to Michelle Adokwe-Tego from the family who say they love you, and also to Emerita Professor Elizabeth Adefiu Shandoff, and it's coming from Cynthia Adokwe-Tego.
Oh, okay.
So Michelle is Cynthia's daughter. So
wonderful.
Belated happy birthday to you. And I'm told that Professor Emerita Professor Elizabeth Adefiu Shandoff was also her supervisor and mentor. So,
Anyway, talk about yesterday. Yesterday was also Alasan Suhini's birthday anyway. Yeah. And today is the birthday of Eunice Mawe Nafiawonu. It's also the birthday of Annette, Philippa, and Mamitra. They are all celebrating birthdays today. Yeah.
Okay, let me just do this one quickly. There's one that came from MFR Pau that says, Happy 49th birthday to Joycelyn Amadoma Oting Edu. You're truly loved. So, Joycelyn, happy birthday to you. Joycelyn Ama Adoma Oting Edu. Warmest wishes to Esther Sechi on her special day. May your contributions to the Registrar General's Department of Ghana be recognized and celebrated today and always. Happy birthday, Queen, from your son, David Jr. And belated 9th birthday to Ahima Ama Trinibuata of Alpha Beta Education Centers, Dan Suman. May your day and years ahead be filled with joy and blessings from your mom, Iraba, and your brother, Ura, and the entire family to you.
Have you done Mrs. Adelaide Adetola Yankee?
No.
You've not done the 90th birthday celebration. She's celebrating her 90th birthday today. In fact, the message is that a worthy and glorious life full of grace, love, and wisdom deserves celebration. Many glorious cheers. Birthday dedication from Uncle D at the Braka official town. So this is in connection with Mrs. Adelaide Adetola Yankee. Used to be Thompson. 90th birthday. It's a powerful one. 90th, yeah. Anyway,
90 power.
Yeah, very powerful age.
But of course, Raymond, today we are all going to the Good Park near the Accra Mall for the Joy News EcoBank Habitat Fair, mini fair.
Yes.
Get a house, make it a home.
Yes, make it a home. We are making it a home.
Please, if all your housing and home needs
will be resolved there,
taken care of.
Yes, one-stop shop
for everything housing that you need.
Everything.
And the good news is that lots of discounts.
Yes. Wow. On the ground, we guarantee you that they'll give you plenty discounts anyway. Yes, you should not worry at all. All the things you've been planning to buy, all the things that when we do read the LPM, say later on, please send me the number. Okay.
Send me the number.
Yeah, one-stop shop. Everything.
Those who have been doing, send me the number.
Yeah, send me the number.
We're showing you the place
about that. Yeah, send me the number. I need to talk to them. I need
get everything you need. Yeah. Housing.
And it's this weekend, right?
Yeah, this weekend.
So see, today you can go. Tomorrow, if you forget something, you can still go.
Yes.
Sunday,
you can still go.
You can still go.
8 a.m.
You have
8
absolutely no excuse. 8 a.m., 8 p.m. That's 12 hours.
12 hours.
12 good hours of shopping. You can walk through. Sometimes good exercise too.
Yeah.
You can walk through. Come back. So I forgot this one. They also do another round and come back. Yes. And the woman can ensure. You can see a man who wants to make a home from the kind of purchases that they do.
I'll be there. I'm looking for dining table.
These are men who are making homes. If the man is only interested in, we still will say betting, that man is problematic. So you see,
I'm interested in only betting.
No, I'm not saying
that guy. You have to pray for him.
Yes. You have to pray heavily for the person. But one who is interested in purchasing things for the home, that is husband material. 1,000 yards, no difference. Yeah.
Because the previous one, the last time I came, I saw the young one holding the.
Oh, you're broken something.
He's pulling it. He's checking. He's checking to be sure.
The strength.
Whether it is fair.
Structural integrity test.
Oh, don't we love kids? I just love them.
He has to come and show you the evidence that that thing is not strong.
You know how they will tell you?
Yeah.
Daddy. Then I held this thing.
It's not strong.
I moved it. Then it's shaking.
Yeah.
Shaking. So I move it further.
And then he removed.
Anyway, let's get into the sports.
Brilliant.
Please, let's get to
right from today. It's 7:39. That means you have 20 minutes more to start heading there. You can wait when they open the place now. You are the first person there.
Once you are the first person,
you even get freebies for being first person there.
More discounts.
Jack.
Anyway, let's get into the sports center now, and it's proudly brought to us by
MTN. Everywhere you go.
Standard Chartered Bank.
Here for good.
Twisco food drink. Twisco, power your dream. And if it's football you want, we've got it all. Yes, all of it on DSTV, all the leagues, all the cups, all the matches live in HD. The season promises to be exciting. DSTV, your home of entertainment.
Hello, Ghana. There's an exciting new chocolate beverage out there on the market. From the producers of Cowbell, permit me to introduce you to Twisco, a chocolate food drink and a blend of premium cocoa powder, enriched with Enafort, a combination of energy-boosting minerals and vitamins, including B vitamins, vitamin C, D, iron, and many more. Twisco is available in 20 grams and can be found at your nearest neighborhood store in a delightful red sachet for only 1 Ghana cedi 80 pesos. To enjoy all the goodness packed in a sachet, empty contents into a mug and mix around 80 milliliters of previously boiled water. Add milk and you can stir it. Start your day with a cup of the great tasting Twisco and power your dream. This advert is FDA approved.
And can you believe it's been 15 years since Momo was launched in Ghana? That's why the Momo at 15 Rewards is here and amazing cash prizes to say thank you. Send money to an MTN Momo user or make payments to an MTN Momo merchant at no cost whatsoever. Only on MTN. Download my Momo app on your phone. Keep transacting and win some cash. There's 450,000 cedis up for grabs. For 165 lucky winners, you too can be one of them. Just Momo it everywhere you go. And this offer runs till November 2024. Terms and conditions apply.
Now, club football is back this weekend, and the only place to get all the games across the big leagues live and in HD is on SuperSport. This weekend, all eyes turn to the North London Derby as Arsenal takes on Spurs. Now, Will or Black Stars captain, yes, Thomas Partey. Yes. Be able to step up in Rice's absence. Yeah.
Let's see.
Now, Rice not a player.
Declan Rice. No? There's an Arsenal player, Declan Rice.
Yeah, because Rice is in How will Arsenal cope without Odegaard? The football people. Yeah, I choose Martin. I just asked him whether Rice is also
so to drink water so young.
How am I going to mention that? So remember too that the new exciting Champions League format takes effect from next week. Upgrade to Compact Plus today and get all the UCL games. Renew your subscription on DSTV. All that you need to do is dial *759# and follow the prompts. DSTV, your home of entertainment. Yeah, so that I can watch in your own home. Stop pretending that you are visiting people so that I can go and watch games there. Okay, stop pretending you are passing by some pub. People go there to buy one drink. They'll drink for 90 minutes, 90 strong minutes. One drink, merely because you want to watch football. Please subscribe. DSTV is there for you.
Is Declan Rice the craziest name you've heard?
Is the Rice that is? See, when I saw that thing, say Rice's absence. There's no Rice in Ghana.
Okay.
Okay.
Like Winston said, there is Danny Drinkwater.
There's Drinkwater.
There is Mark the man. He's Belgian.
He's the man.
There is Fabian Assman.
Well, let's that's what continues.
Fabian Assman. He was the one who was trying to pronounce it differently.
Well, so folks, imagine a world where your home or business is powered by the sun's boundless energy. I mean, picture your rooftop being transformed into a solar sanctuary radiating with eco-friendly vibes and city-saving brilliance. Well, dream no more, because with Standard Chartered's renewable energy loans, you can turn this dream into a dazzling reality. And guess what? Our renewable energy loans come at very low rates. That's right. We are not just offering loans, we're offering the keys to your solar-powered kingdom. Say goodbye to high electricity bills and step into a new world where every watt generated is a step towards a brighter, more sustainable future. So if you're ready to take control of your energy destiny and switch to solar today, give us a shout on any of the following numbers: 0501 535789, 0501 535790, or 0244 674154. And let's chart a course for a brighter tomorrow and make your solar dream shine brighter than ever before. Standard Chartered, here for good. Victor Achutamaklu.
Here for the Joy Sports Center. Welcome aboard. My name is Victor Achutamaklu. We're going to start with the Sports Ministry. Yesterday, they responded to the decision or the statement from CAF to suspend its approval of the Babara Sports Stadium as a Category 3 venue for CAF's matches. In a statement that was signed by the public relations head of the Sports Ministry, the ministry said it had directed the National Sports Authority to take steps to resolve issues with the pitch and further instruct the Ghana Football Association to immediately request CAF to inspect the Accra Sports Stadium and the newly built University of Ghana Stadium for approval as a Category 3 match venue for use by the Black Stars in the next month's qualifier against Sudan on the 11th of October. The ministry says they believe that most of the issues identified by CAF at the Accra Sports Stadium during the previous inspection have been resolved, while the University of Ghana Stadium has already hosted CAF Category 2 matches, but the stadium, since inauguration, is yet to be inspected by CAF's independent inspectors for consideration as a suitable Category 3 match venue in accordance with CAF's stadium regulations. We'll be on game plan this afternoon, and we'll bring introduce perspective to this particular conversation and what a CAF Category 3 venue ought to have, right, in order to meet the requirements. Well, still on the matter of that particular facility, the University of Ghana Sports Stadium is going to host its first Ghana Premier League match when Legon Cities face Mediana Sporting Club at 3 p.m. Asante Kotoko in the other matches will not be in action following the postponement of their game versus Nsoatreman United. They had a winning start, beating Kerala United by a goal to 0 last Sunday. Kotoko coach Prosper Nateogum has said the good preseason the team had will serve them well when things resume.
I think we had time to do a lot, even though we couldn't finish all of them. Some of the things during the season which has begun, we'll continue to do it. So I think the preseason, we had time to do a lot with them. And we did that because we had a lot of new players coming in, and we needed to make sure that we integrate them socially, psychologically, and tactically into the team, which I think it has worked so far so well.
On Sunday, Brecum Chelsea will play Kerala United, while Basake Holy Stars who introduce themselves to the top flight with a big win last Sunday, host Dreams FC at Inyanase today. Bechem United will play Aduana Stars in the first Bono derby of the season, while Accra Hearts of Oak travel to face Pando Hearts of Lions. The Phobians need to win, having lost on the opening day to debutants Holy Stars. Head coach Abubakar Ouattara is under no illusions about the enormity of the task.
Well, I think it's a tough match. Heart of Lions is one of the most strong team in this league. Since I came, we play 2 times against them. That is not easy. In Kumasi and Accra or Olumo Cup, I think they have a strong side. It will be a tough match. We are going to defend ourselves.
Samatex 96 are not in action as they host Raja Casablanca in the playoff round of the CAF Champions League. Joy Sports' Adamu Benin Abdul Karim looks ahead to the game.
Amadou frequently looks to 2 key figures in Ghanaian football, Abdul Karim Zito and Evans Adote, for inspiration. Zito led Dreams FC to the semi-final of the CAF Confederation Cup last season, while Adote guided Midiama to the group stage of the Champions League.
For the Arabs, they have their way of playing. When you are able to study them and then map a good strategy, they can't do anything.
He's my senior, and you have so much respect for him. He's one of the best coaches in the generation, and I take instruction from him for what he was able to do over the last in the observation.
Amadou led Samatex to their first Ghanaian top flight title last term in only their second season since gaining promotion. That earned them the right to represent Ghana in Africa's topmost club competition, the CAF Champions League. Samatex have made a strong start, defeating Cameroon's Victoria United 2-0 on aggregate in the first round of the prelims. The roadblock between Samatex and the group stage is three-time African champions Raja Casablanca. Amadou is keen to leverage Karim Zito's experience to navigate this tough opponent.
We've been talking and we still continue to talk and we still have some videos to watch. And he has played them. He has played since I had to be champion.
Yeah, Club Africa.
So we'll continue talking.
When you are playing the Arabs and you are able to keep your flank very tight, you don't allow them to go for pullouts. You see, they are a club that don't have second phase. When you press them with their first option, you see them confused.
Samatex are scheduled to host Raja Casablanca at the Accra Sports Stadium on Sunday in the first leg clash of the group stage playoff. Both Amadou and Zito understand the critical importance of securing a victory in Ghana before heading to the daunting Mohamed V Stadium in Casablanca for the second leg.
Anything they have to do at all court, they have to.
Right. So we have to go over, we have to, make those mistakes we made today. So we have to correct our finishing. We have to be clinical in front of the goal and just lose in the first 4 to 5 minutes. So our approach will be quite different from today's game.
The challenge against Raja Casablanca is intimidating, but one thing is clear: Samatex are fully prepared for the fight.
Samatex will be at home to Raja Casablanca, as you've already indicated. While they play away, Nsatraman FC will also be at home to CS Constantine in the CAF Confederation Cup. Let's move the conversation on. And after a 4-year absence, the Joy Sports Invitational Tournament returns for corporate sports enthusiasts in Ghana. On Saturday, October 26th, the University of Ghana Stadium will be transformed into a vibrant arena of competition, camaraderie, and corporate pride. That event will be launched on Monday, September 23, across all the Multimedia Group platforms at exactly 8 a.m. Here's David Maxfuga, the Multimedia Group's General Manager for Sales and Customer Service, on the unique selling points of this year's event.
One of the new things we introduced this year is that, one, we've expanded the number of participating teams. This year's event is going to take on 24 participating teams, which is far, far bigger than we have done previously. Again, there's going to be a lot of women participation because we've created room for them. And so there'll be a lot of events that are women-only events. Competition among CEOs. We want our CEOs there. And so we want to see Kosuchum there. We want to see Kanasa there leading the Joy team. And so we want the CEOs to participate. And we've created a lot of events for them. There's going to be CEOs penalty shootout. Okay, so we don't want the CEOs just to be there supporting, but they should be active participants of the event.
We'll be seeing things on that day. So get ready, dust off your sneakers and rally your colleagues and get ready to be part of a spectacular day of sports, networking, and unforgettable memories. Let's head over to the Iberian Peninsula, Barcelona, where two of Ghana's sons are starting life not as merchants but as footballers. Aziz Issa is one of two 18-year-olds signed by Barcelona, and he gave his first word after signing on loan from Dreams FC.
It's a great feeling, a massive joy for me. I've been supporting this club for a long time, since childhood, and me being here, me being part of this club, I'm very grateful for my management, for my team, for the work they have done, everything. I'm very grateful, and I can't wait to get started. I describe myself as Lamine Yamal type of play, left-footed, who likes shooting, attacking more. Yeah, I feel very.
The other Ghanaian on Barcelona's roster is left-back David Odro. His contract has a more permanent feel to it, having signed a 3-year deal, but he's just as motivated.
Very great to be here, because Barcelona has always been my dream club since childhood, and now that I'm here, I'm going to work hard to be able to play for the first team. I would say I'm a cool guy, very shy, and on the field, I'm always determined to do what I have to do on the pitch. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. Like I said earlier, Barcelona has always been the club I support since I was a child. And now that I'm here, I'll work hard to establish myself very well.
England next, and Eric Ten Hag has responded to the comments made by Cristiano Ronaldo about Manchester United not being able to win the Premier League, saying Ronaldo is far away from Manchester. Earlier in the week, Ronaldo spoke to former teammate Rio Ferdinand on United's trajectory and said it is not acceptable that the head coach of the team should be saying Man United cannot compete for the Premier League or for the Champions League titles. Here's exactly what Ronaldo said.
Manchester, they need to rebuild everything. In my opinion, the coach, they say they cannot compete to win the league and Champions League. You cannot say, if you are a Manchester United coach, you cannot say that you're not going to fight to win the league or Champions League. You have to be mentally say, listen, maybe we don't have that potential, but I cannot say that.
We're going to try.
We're going to try. You have to try.
Well, that's what Ronaldo said. And here's Ten Hag's response.
So he's far away from Saudi, or far away from Manchester. So everyone can have, and is entitled to have an opinion. It's okay. We will see where we are in May next year. It's very early in the season. And yeah, it's about winning trophies, be as high as possible, of course, in the league, do everything to win every game. And then we will see in May where we are, and then judge. He said that Manchester United can't win the Premier League.
He said that you.
So that's Eric Ten Hag responding to Cristiano Ronaldo. Back to you, Winston. Winston, a friend of mine has sent me a list of crazy footballers' names that.
Oh, okay. What are those names?
So there's Norman Conquest. He's Australian. Credence Clearwater Couto is Brazilian.
Okay.
There's Wolfgang Wolf. And then there's the longest name in football, Jan Vennegoor of Hesselink.
Allah.
Yes, he's a Dutch.
Anyway, Marimo said Rice.
Yes,
I'm surprised he doesn't know Declan Rice.
Charlie. Hey. So our brothers who don't like football, like the men who don't like football, what do they like?
I don't know. One day my son said, Daddy, you want to watch football? No, I want to watch cartoons. I said, okay, you watch football, you sleep very soon. So that's why I like to watch football outside the home. So that, the discussions and all of that. But these days that Man United is not performing.
Charlie,
some way. Anyway, thank you very much, Victor Chutamaklo. And let's get interactive this morning here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. Social media messages brought to us by EcoBank, a better way, a better Africa. Malatu from Ernest Chemist, Malatu Power Over Malaria, and Cowbell Coffee with you every moment. So you know that, look, every day people face different emergencies, police emergency, fire emergency, medical emergency. But many Ghanaians don't know the emergency numbers. Well, here's one you would always want to remember, *770#. Yes, *770# is the new EcoBank Money emergency number. And it gives you access to loans, fund transfers, utility bill payment, airtime and data purchases, and so much more. You don't need internet for this. Just dial *770#. No need to panic in any money emergency situation. EcoBank will always come to your rescue. Dial *770# now for solutions to your money emergencies. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. So let's talk about something we all want: success. Everybody wants it. Everybody dreams of it. We all aspire to succeed and make a mark in life. We push ourselves to excel, enduring challenges along the way just to be successful. But Charlie, when the work gets tough, and I bet you it will, you need that extra boost to keep pushing forward. And on those days where you need someone to be there for you, Cowbell Coffee will be by your side. It's a rich, creamy 3-in-1 blend with a great taste and aroma that will aid kickstart your day. Whether you're working or just creating memories with friends and loved ones, Cowbell Coffee will be there with you every moment. So no matter where you are, as you chase those goals, keep Cowbell Coffee close to stay motivated and going. Remember, Cowbell Coffee is with you every moment. Stay with us. We'll be right back after these messages.
EcoBank Mobile, they make me say, EcoBank Mobile, they make me crazy. Download it and use it. It gon' make your life so easy, yeah. Download it. You gon' enjoy it. In my Brahmin chain. In my Brahmin chain. Come make a download them for you. Cause you can pay bills, you can buy credit, you can pay school fees, even chest tights with the Apple. EcoBank Apple.
Life is easy with the EcoBank mobile app. You can pay your bills, transfer to and from mobile wallet, virtual card creation, transfer to other banks, express account opening, scan and pay, express cash, all at your fingertips with the EcoBank mobile app. You know, it's 5-star life with EcoBank. Can promise.
You can't deny it when you taste it. The rich, creamy goodness of Cowbell coffee. One sip and you feel it. It's Cowbell coffee. Taste it and you love it. It's a special feeling. One sip and you feel it. It's Cowbell coffee.
For the big days and the seemingly ordinary, creamy Cowbell coffee is with you every moment.
This advert is FDA approved.
Welcome back, and thank you very much for staying with us here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. Now time for the Joy Business Minute, brought to us by Consolidated Bank Ghana, CBG. We stand with you. And Anointed Engineering Services, the generator experts, build free solar hybrid air conditioners, superior cooling with lower energy.
Hello, welcome to the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana. We stand with you. Anointed Electric House, the generator experts, and build free solar hybrid air conditioners, superior cooling with lower energy. GTP Capital is expected to hold an investor meeting with customers of defunct fund management firms next week. The Securities and Exchange Commission says it has set up a new unit targeted at fraudulent online investment schemes. And the mini clinic of the EcoBank Journeys Habitat Fair comes off today at the Good Park near Accra Mall. Exhibitors are promising amazing discounts from now until Sunday. And Boeing workers have gone on strike after they overwhelmingly rejected a tentative deal between the union representatives and the plane maker that included a 25% pay rise. And that's the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana. We stand with you. Anointed Electric House, the generator experts, and build free solar hybrid air conditioners, superior cooling with lower energy.
And Anointed Engineering Services Limited is into the sale of ultra-silent, fuel-efficient diesel generating sets from 5 kVA to 3,000 kVA at competitive prices. For every generator you acquire, you will enjoy a 5-year warranty. We also undertake maintenance and repairs of all kinds of diesel generating sets. And our services include 24-hour emergency services, sale of genuine spare parts, reliable rental services, professional advice, sale of tar lights and rental. Locate our latest branches in Bibiani Petroji opposite the Bethel School Junction on the main Bibiani Kumasi Highway, Techiman X Oil Filling Station on the main Techiman Kumasi Highway, and locate our head office at number 77 Anointed House on the main Odoko Malam Highway near the Odoko traffic light. We also have 18 branches nationwide and are into skill training. We have a training school that trains students on generators and plants, auto mechanics, electricals and controls, and solar installations. We offer 80% hands-on training and 20% theory. Contact us on our hotline 0243 480 334 or 0243-690-295. Anointed, the generator experts. And coming up this morning here on the Super Morning Show on Big Stories, brought to us by Telecel, connecting Energy's latest from your partner for life. Lancaster University, Ghana, the only British university campus in West Africa.
Over the past few months, Galamsey has become a true threat to the foundation of our future. We know that Ghana is well endowed in gold and several other natural resources, and for centuries, our ancestors worked the land in a sustainable manner to ensure that their children, their children's children, and their great-great-grandchildren will be able to have something to live with. But in recent times, pure greed and desperation have led to the uncontrolled activities of illegal mining. And as young people, our future is under serious threat.
My name is John, an 11-year-old boy that was thinking about my future, the country's future, and my friend's future. Nana Akufo-Addo, please do something about the people who are mindlessly digging for gold, not knowing the effects that it has on our country. We are killing our own country. And whenever I hear on the news about the Galamsey, It hurts me so much. I am scared to say that if we don't do anything about this, Ghana will be a wasteland.
Ghana being a wasteland saddens me. And I hear an 11-year-old boy say this, Raymond. 11 years. He says, President Akufo-Addo. You see, President Akufo-Addo, you promised us that you are concerned about the next generation and not the next election.
And they listen.
Sit down and concern, President.
Their ears are not clogged. At 11, they also follow the news.
How they believe this affects them, and whether they are happy with what we are doing and what they expect us to do. Just listen to them.
And if you are traveling to school with your child this morning, you can let them participate in this if they feel strongly about it. They can also send us your voice notes. They can also be part of the conversation. They can also send us a message. They can use your phone actually to participate in a conversation about their future and what an older generation is doing to them. Because as I've said, you cannot absorb yourself by being quiet on this matter. If kids find a need to speak up on the matter, you, their parent, you who is currently in position to take care of them, you in locus parentis, you cannot have an excuse. And certainly, we cannot pretend that we don't know what's happening in this country. So get them involved. We can also send us voice notes from your children. What are they saying? How do they feel about what's happening? What do they think ought to be done? And what message do they have for their leaders?
Great. So you picture this, you're lying in bed after a long day. But before then, so in sending those voice notes, the WhatsApp number is 055-1111-997. 055-1111-997. But picture this, you're lying in bed after a long day seeking comfort and relaxation. But instead you're met with a mattress that sags beneath you, a reminder of shortcuts and compromises. And you know your comfort and well-being should have never been compromised. And that's why we at Latest will prioritize quality above all else. Step into our showrooms and experience the difference for yourself. Our high-quality mattresses and furniture are crafted with your ultimate relaxation in mind. Picture waking up refreshed, rejuvenated, and ready to take on the day. That's the Latest Foam promise. Invest in your well-being. Choose Latest Foam. Otherwise, Charlie, you do yourself. Latest Foam is your partner for life. Visit us today and sleep better tonight. Call us on 0302-2311-55-262 or 0322008499 or visit us online, latestfoamghana.com.
Now, club football is back this weekend, and the only place to get all the games across the big leagues live. And of course, you have a lot more to know. But I was talking about that earlier.
Yes,
right?
yes.
That's where the rice people are.
Right?
So I'm reminding you again: *759# is a reminder. Yeah, if you want to see rice. Anyway, but let me tell you about the Telcel More Money promo. It's getting exciting every single day. Over 1.2 million Ghana cedis has been given out in the daily and weekly draws, with more to go. 1.2 million, Winston, already dashed. You could be a winner too. Simply opt in for free by dialing *500# or send WIN to 500 or visit the Telcel Play app. Then reload your mobile using your Telcel cash wallet or make payments onto your fixed broadband account, and you could be winning. The 1 million Ghana cedi grand prize in the Telcel More Money promo. In this day and age, 1 million Ghana cedi can do a lot, can transform a lot. The more you reload, the better your chance of winning in the Telcel More Money promo. Remember to dial *500# or send WIN to 500 or visit the Telcel Play app to opt in. This promo is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply. Telcel, connecting energies.
Great. So stay with us on a return after these messages. We're joined by our young ambassadors on what they make of illegal mining. We'll be right back.
Auntie T, abeg, fix me go betete Ghana. No garri, no oil, no plantain, just beans then eggs.
Hey, bruh, that be dangerous combination, no?
Problem no day. I feel handle am.
For Telecel, we the Bob say everybody gets what they like. That be why Made For Me bundles day. Based on your usage, you fit get your own data and call packages. Fala! Made For Me bundles like the way you the want them. That *530#, then buy Made For Me bundles today.
Telecel, connecting energies.
Hi, Aku. I just got the estimate for the home repairs. It's more than we expected. I'm really stressed about where to find the money.
Why worry, Musa? You are a salaried worker. Haven't you heard about the GCB personal loan promo? They can give you up to 700,000 Ghana cedis in less than 24 hours at a significantly reduced interest rate and fees.
Really? This sounds exciting, but is it easy to apply?
Super easy. Skip the stress. Get the cash with the GCB personal loan promo with a 1-month repayment holiday. Just visit a GCB bank branch near you or call 0302 634 922. Toll free 0800 422 422. No hassle, no stress.
Wow! I just got a notification. The loan is already in my account. That was fast.
Skip the stress and get the cash you need with GCB Personal Loan. Visit a branch near you today. Terms and conditions apply. GCB Bank, your bank for life.
Are you hoping to start university this October? If you want a British degree from a world-class university at a fraction of the cost, then join Lancaster University Ghana in Accra. With a diverse student community, vibrant campus life, and up to 50% scholarship to support your study, Lancaster University Ghana provides you with a world-class education that creates endless possibilities globally. Don't miss this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Apply to join Lancaster University Ghana, where learners become leaders. Admissions are currently open for our 2024 intakes. Apply now for our foundation and undergraduate programs. For more information, contact us at +233 030 221 8989 or send an email to admissions@lancaster.edu.gh. Lancaster University Ghana, the only British university campus in West Africa.
Oh my goodness! Do It Best is offering customers the opportunity to purchase top quality sanitary ware, taps and bathroom accessories at up to a whopping 40% discount. Wow. This is the opportunity to purchase some of the world's best brands such as Sanitana and Cifial from Portugal, Kohler, Delta Faucets and Mansfield from America. Also available are top quality paints from Sherwin-Williams and Colatech. All these and many more are on sale for up to 40% discount at Do It Best. This offer is available while stocks last. Hurry! Visit Do It Best on Espincters Road or call 0243 359 289 0243 359 289 for details. Terms and conditions apply. Do It Best, making the best even better.
Do you want to remain productive and competitive in your business? Then I am happy to remind you that Anointed Engineering Services Limited is still here to serve. We provide homes, offices, and institutions with ultra-silent, reliable, and fuel-efficient diesel generating sets with sizes ranging from 5 kVA to 3000 kVA at unbeatable prices. You also enjoy a 5-year warranty. Anointed Engineering is noted for unwavering 24-hour after-sale emergency service, rental and sale of tile lights and genuine spare parts, undertake repair and maintenance of all diesel generators, and buy back used generators. Sign up today at our training school and gain hands-on experience from our team of professionals on generators, plants, auto mechanics, electricals, controls, and solar installations. Anointed Engineering has 18 branches nationwide. Locate our head office in Accra at number 77 Anointed House on the main Odoko Malam Highway near the Odoko traffic light. Call our hotlines on 0302 324723 or 0243 690295. Also on 0243 480334. Anointed Engineering Services Limited, the generator experts.
The Association of Ghana Industries, in partnership with the European Union, VRA, MTN, GEA, and the Ministry of Trade and Industry, presents the Ghana Industrial Summit and Exhibition GISE 2024 from the 17th to the 19th of September at the Accra International Conference Center, 8:30 a.m. each day. Theme: promoting value chains for competitive industrial development. GISE offers extensive strategic networking opportunities for both local local and international participants through conferences, matchmaking, B2B sessions, and exhibitions. Major sponsors: the European Union, VRA, MTN, GIZ, Unido One Cup, Ghana Shippers Authority, Ghana Stock Exchange, ITC, and Plan International Ghana. Media partners: CTFM and Channel 1 TV, Joy FM, TV3, DDP Outdoors, Daily Graphic, BNFT, and Back Press. For conferences and exhibition spaces, contact Kafri on 0244 933 106. GISE, driving industrial growth in Ghana.
I used to stress about where to receive my approach sticker and always used to doubt whether my friend has really sent it.
So I asked a friend of mine and he said his wife used to have similar challenges until she decided to receive money transfers from CBG.
Well, I can relate because now I receive my money from CBG. It's so simple, fast and secure with no delays and no hidden fees. And I must say, life is now feeling good.
Stay connected to your loved ones no matter where they are. With Consolidated Bank Ghana's money transfer services, you can receive money quickly and securely from abroad, whether through MoneyGram, Western Union, PayAngel, TransFast, UnityLink, RIA, EaseRemit, Thunes, TapTap Send, and TerraPay. Cash out your way any day with Consolidated Bank Ghana. Welcome to the good life. CBG, we stand with you.
We stand with you.
In your cup. Enjoy on the set.
Live here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. And this morning I promised you that we're going to be joined by young ones and they'll be telling us their thoughts, what they make of what's happening in our country today when it comes to illegal mining. This morning we're joined by Yayira Nala Tioko Ato, who is at the Accra College of Education Demonstration School, and Mitchell Elikem Kwekuaware, who's at DPS International School. Good morning. Thank you very much.
Good
all of
morning.
you, for joining us.
Good morning.
Hope you're doing well.
Please, yes.
Yeah, fine, thank you.
Mitchell, Raymond says he envies you, your hair. You know, the fact that your afro is looking very nice.
Thank you.
The only fear is that you could have your future in me.
Oh.
Hey, at least you have a full beard.
Yeah, I like that. So you've seen the beard, but the future is not actually the beard. The future is the hair. You know, you don't have hair, like I don't.
Yeah.
But that will certainly not be your future, right?
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
I pray so. Anyway, we'll talk about illegal mining shortly. But in an ever unpredictable life, the presence of adequate support in times of health-related uncertainties is pivotal. In light of this, Equity Health Insurance presents the ABS policy aimed at providing much-needed reassurance through Equity Health Insurance's ABS policy. For a monthly sum of as low as 15 Ghana cedis, beneficiaries can avail themselves of up to 500 Ghana cedis financial support at any hospital admission. The Equity ABS is meticulously crafted to furnish financial assistance for the duration of hospitalization, thus enabling individuals to concentrate on recuperation without the burden of escalating medical expenses. Waste no time in securing your future with Equity Health Insurance's ABS today. Contact us at 0503-860-381 or 0539-194-619 to commence enrollment. Equity Health Insurance is always here for you.
Now, are you stuck in the old car, or you're engaged in a home makeover, or you're relaxing at the beach in the getaway? Use your ABSA card 10 times or more in a month and you could be a lucky winner in the ABSA Change Your Story promotion. Earn extra entries by using digital channels 5 times or more. From now until the end of October, 5 lucky winners will take away 40,000 Ghana cedis each every month to change their stories. For more information, visit an ABSA brand today. This promotion is regulated by the National Lottery Authority on the Caritas Lottery platform. Your story matters. ABSA. Terms and conditions apply.
So the Ghana Revenue Authority wishes to remind all withholding tax agents, including VAT withholding agents appointed by the Commissioner General, that withholding taxes must be paid to the Domestic Tax Revenue Division of the Ghana Revenue Authority by the 15th of every month, and withholding taxes for August 2024 will therefore be due by Friday 13th September, which is today. Withholding taxes, including withholding on VAT deducted from suppliers operating the VAT standard rate, employment payment for the supply or use of goods, payment for the supply of any works, payment for the supply of services, and all other withheld taxes for August 2024 are due by Friday 13th September 2024. They may also submit hard and soft copies of schedules indicating gross amount, the tax deducted, names of taxpayers, and TIN or Ghana card PIN from whom the taxes were withheld. We also encourage taxpayers to file their returns online via taxpayersportal.com. Please note that failure to pay tax by due date attracts an interest of 125% of the statutory rate, compounded monthly on the outstanding tax. Please also note that third-party checks require 2 days to clear. The GRA can be reached by email on info@gra.gov.gh, on WhatsApp 0552 990 000 or 0200 631 Call them on toll-free 0800 900 110.
Now, are you a customer of Enterprise? If not, then this is the best time to join the Enterprise family. Because guess what? Enterprise is excited to roll out their new loyalty program. This is called Enterprise Advantage Points. Now, Enterprise customers can wrap up points and score awesome rewards just by making purchases, renewing policies, and more, all through the self-service portal or the Enterprise Advantage app. Just log in to your account, access Advantage Points, and start earning points for rewards like airtime, Momo, and more. Visit myenterprisegroup.net.gh or download the Enterprise Advantage app to get started. Join the Enterprise family now and purchase a policy today to enjoy this exclusive offer. Enterprise Advantage Points, because nothing you do should be pointless. Enterprise, your advantage.
Over the past few months, Galamsey has become a true threat to the foundation of our future. We know that Ghana is well endowed in gold and several other natural resources, and for centuries, our ancestors worked the land in a sustainable manner to ensure that their children, their children's children, and their great-great-grandchildren will be able to have something to live with. But in recent times, pure greed and desperation have led to the uncontrolled activities of illegal mining. And as young people, our future is under serious threat.
My name is John, an 11-year-old boy that was thinking about my future, the country's future, and my friend's future. Nana Kufado, please do something about the people who are mindlessly digging for gold, not knowing the effects that it has on our country. We are killing our own country. And whenever I hear on the news about the Galamsey, it hurts me so much. I am scared to say that if we don't do anything about this, Ghana will be a wasteland.
Think about the future children. Man. I hear the sound of that young boy talking about his future and Ghana being a wasteland. I ask myself, what are we doing about the next generation? For a country whose president thinks about the next generation and not the next election, why is it so difficult for us to deal with this menace? Well, this morning, we're about to hear from the young ones. Yaira Nala Tioko Ato is at the Accra College of Education Demonstration School, and Mitchell Elikem Kwekuaware is at DPS International. Good morning once again.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good. So let's talk about Galamsey. I mean, what do you make of it? I'm sure you've been listening to the conversation given as you've been driven to school and all of that. What do you hear happening?
What is happening, you said?
Yes.
What is happening is that Galamsey destroys our land, our trees and our rivers, which serves as most livelihood for the villagers and animals, for the villagers that live there.
Good. How about you, Mitchell?
Well, thank you for inviting me here today. What I have noticed about illegal mining in Ghana is that although it has policies against it which make it illegal, those policies are not enforced in the manner they should. You hear statistics of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people taking part in illegal mining. You hear about what it's doing to our water bodies, what it's doing to pregnant women. You hear about what effect it has on the drinking water we use in the communities and the bathing water, and you can just tell that not enough is being done about Galamsey.
So, Mitchell, for many of us who've been talking about this, for many of us who are old, we discuss these issues. But for you who are young, how do you think this menace, illegal mining, affects you?
It affects us because most water we drink, the companies that produce them, it comes from the rivers of the forests. And when they measure the water to see the turbidity, it's usually always beyond the decimal point, aka beyond purification.
Good. Yaira, yes, how about you, Mitchell?
The effect I think that Galamsey has on we the youth is that they are spoiling our future in the country. Because if you're going to spend your time growing up in Ghana, you have to think about what you are going to have, what resources are left for you when you are 40 or 50, what resources will be left for your children and your grandchildren as they begin to grow up. And even if you are to look 20 years in the past or 30 years in the past, conditions are not the same then as they are now. And you can just tell that Galamsey is quickly regressing our land resources. And so as a youth, as a teenager, I am concerned for what's going to happen to Ghana in the next few years. Talks of us having to import water in the next 15 or so years because of how badly our water bodies have been polluted. Things like that, when I think about it, it almost makes me weep for the country. Because we're in such a state of dismay that we don't know what to do now. Because all the policies that are being made aren't being rightfully enforced. And so, I cry for Ghana.
You cry for Ghana, but I'm sure you may have heard, in the past, all the things that we talk about doing. You've actually alluded to the fact that we have laws, unfortunately, we are not enforcing them. When you hear the things that we say, we would do this, we would do that, do they bring you excitement and hope that your future has been taken care of?
Not really, because the president there, his system has failed us.
Why do you say the system has failed us?
Because that system has been here for 8 years. It's been here for over 8 years, so. But still, it has done nothing for us. Last year or last month, the problem was smuggling. Now it's Galamsey. All this applies to us and people that are not from our country. So I say to the president, please, when are you going to do this? When are you going to face this and stop doing your election thing?
How about you, Mitchell?
Well, I think that in every dark tunnel, the ending has light. So, I think that as we go forward as a country, and if we decide that we are going to start enforcing our laws properly, I believe that we could, if not eradicate it completely, we could massively reduce the impact it's going to have on us.
Great. This is what I want you to do. And Yaya was talking about the president. I want you to address our leaders, okay? Because they are responsible. In fact, all of us are responsible for your future. And unfortunately, the environment has been destroyed. I want you to tell them what you want them to do. What you want them to do to safeguard your future.
They should enforce more laws. They should also. I've heard that police samples that have been exposed to Galamsey. So since they are bringing those places back, police Policemen and soldiers go there to protect and see if anybody will come. But the problem of that is they only come and work for a few hours. I saw that on Joy News, the TV show.
Okay. Mitchell.
Okay. Well, to our leaders, as you are growing old, do not think that you are exonerated from whatever problems may come in the future. Because the future of Galamsey and the effects is not too distant. You may think that you may be dead and gone by the time it catches up to you in the cities, in your big houses, in your offices. But you are not exonerated from the problems. To the chiefs in the communities that give land to people to operate on these barren lands, to those chiefs, I say you should do your research, find out what exactly is going to happen to that land, whether you will be able to replenish the land, whether you're able to practice reforestation, and see whether what you are doing is going to rather benefit the community instead of destroying the community.
Great. This morning we're joined by Yaira Nala Tioko Ato, who's at the Accra College of Education Demonstration School, and Mitchell Elikem Kwekwawari at DPS International. Of course, we're talking about illegal mining and what young ones think about illegal mining and what they would want done. When we return after these messages, we'll be concluding the conversation with Yaira and Mitchell, who are telling us what they expect to be done for them when it comes to the fight against illegal mining. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
My name is John, an 11-year-old boy that was thinking about my future, the country's future, and my friend's future. Nana Kufado, please do something about the people who are mindlessly digging for gold, not knowing the effects that it has on our country. We are killing our own country. And whenever I hear on the news about the Galamsey, it hurts me so much. I am scared to say that if we don't do anything about this, Ghana will be a wasteland. Nana Akufo-Addo, please, you are the leader of this country. You should be doing something about this. This is unacceptable for our country. I also heard that politicians are also doing this act. So, you think gold is worth more than your motherland?
It's the break of a new dawn, and with it comes the craziness of the hood.
Listen. My Christmas hen did not come home to roost. May they all die. The one who stole it, the one who slaughtered it.
Roverman Production, in partnership with National Theatre and Joy FM, presents an original unkillable white play, I Want to Feed You.
How can you live in Germany and make a girl in Ghana pregnant?
Shows on the 6th, 7th, 8th, 13th, 14th, and 15th of September 2024 at the National Theatre. Fridays at 7 p.m. Saturdays at 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. Sundays at 1 p.m., 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. Rate 200 Ghana cedis. Tickets available via all regular outlets on the Roverman app and via short code *365*535 *550-554-6010. WhatsApp 050-554-6030. Sponsors: Koba, Gino Tomato Mix, GCB Bank, and Tilis Communications Partner, M-Notify. Roverman Productions. Be the difference.
Ladies and gentlemen, the wait is over. Educata Ghana is here again. Ghana's leading exhibition and idea factory has put together an insightful and interactive exhibition and conference with an involving panel discussion, on-site trainings, and a job expo. Come and explore trends and network with relevant Ghanaian and German educational and industry players. At Educata Ghana 2024, you get to learn more about educational, apprenticeship, and employment opportunities in Ghana and in Germany. Date: September 16th and 17th, 2024. Time: 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. daily. Location: Kofi Ohene Konedu Auditorium, University of Professional Studies, Accra. Don't miss out on Educata Ghana 2024. To register, visit educataghana.com/register. Attendance is free. Organizers: Delegation of German Industry and Commerce in Ghana, German Sparkassen Stiftung Western Africa. Sponsors: Ghana European Center, Siemens Stiftung, Konrad Adenauer Stiftung, Ghana NRW University Alliance. See you there.
Looking for the best in trendy and fashionable clothes?
Your surest destination is Achimota Retail Center, where you find King's Bazaar, Mr. Price, Elsie Wakiki, Gambel Clothing, ABA Outlet, and Pacific Fashion. We always have amazing deals and unbelievable discounts to offer. And your vibes in Kwan.
We shouldn't have gone to that party.
Masa, my head is killing me. Is that your stomach?
Yes.
What did you eat?
I don't know.
Get rid of your gastric problems with number 10 liver salt. Number 10 gives you quick, effective relief from nausea, indigestion, heartburns, hangovers, and hyperacidity. And with different fruity flavors such as orange and lemon, it's a pretty tasty way to end an uncomfortable situation. Number 10 liver salt from Ernest Chemist, because everyone needs a chemist.
This advert has been vetted and approved by FDA.
Electroland Ghana Limited is back with a massive back-to-school promo. Visit EGL showrooms and authorized dealer stores across Ghana for best offers on Samsung, Media, TCL, and NASCO products. Get a free portable audio speaker with the 50-inch NASCO Android UHD Smart TV for just 4,999 Ghana cedis. NASCO AC starting 3,699 Ghana cedis with free air cooler. Experience UHD 4K Smart Android TV with TCL for 6,499 Ghana cedis and receive a free electric kettle. Cook up a storm with the Media 20-liter solo microwave for only 999 Ghana cedis and say no to cold meals. Get a free cake mixer with the 4-burner Media gas cooker. Call 0503-159-739 for more information. Electroland Ghana Limited, home of electronics and appliances. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey, Eradi, where are all these high bills coming from? Now, where they made it here? In these times of high electricity tariffs, Build-Freeze solar hybrid air conditioners are your sure bet to cut down on electricity bills. Build-Freeze cool your buildings comfortably with very low energy consumption. The amazing part is the air conditioners are built with the latest German technologies that give you 80% savings on energy consumption compared to traditional air conditioners. Build-Freeze come with a 6-year warranty and free after-sale servicing for a year. Please call us for purchases on 053-1100-915, 053-1100-915. Build-Freeze, superior cooling with lower energy.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Staying with us this morning, we're joined by Yayira Nala Tioko Ato, who's at the Accra College of Education Demonstration School, and Mitchell Elikem Kwekwaware at DPS International. They're telling us what their thoughts are about illegal mining and what they want our leaders to do. You heard Yayira saying that President Akufo-Addo, don't think about elections, think about their future. She has a presentation that she would make for us to us shortly, Yayira, and Mitchell will also be speaking. We'll also join via Zoom by Kekeli. But before we hear from all of them again, are you ready to make every moment count? From the simple pleasures of treating yourself to unforgettable weekend getaways or a special surprise for someone you love, you can have the perfect companion. Stanbic cards are there for those fulfilling moments that make you go like, yes, this is it. Talk to Stanbic on 0302-815-789, on social media Stanbic Bank GH, or visit stanbicbank.com.gh to learn more.
Now, Sun Lodge Hotel is 50 years old. Indeed, it is their golden jubilee. Sun Lodge Hotel wishes to express their heartfelt gratitude to all their clients for this journey throughout the different phases, transitioning from a budget hotel to a one-star hotel, then to a two-star hotel. Then watch out for the next status. You surely will be interested in the next star status. Celebrate with us this September and beyond as we keep providing you a service that continues to be an experience worth repeating to all our clients, our stakeholders. We say Ayiko for bringing us this far. For reservations and enquiries, please just call this number 0302-244-778 or send us an email, reservations@sunlodgehotel.com. Sun Lodge Hotel is an experience worth repeating.
So, Raymond, you know that a conferencing doesn't have to be the same boring routine. Not the usual, let's meet at the green building, let's meet at the conference room. No.
Sami Odami's refrain.
The location for your next conference can both be result-centered and relaxing.
Yes.
That is the most important thing.
Understand that. It's a part of leadership to understand these things.
It must be result-centered and relaxing.
21st century leadership requires these things.
So Aqua Safari Resort gives you the best of both worlds and more. Let them take the stress out of the process.
That's true.
I mean, imagine sitting at the beach
and
discussing issues about your company.
Yeah.
You're very relaxed. The atmosphere is relaxing. The environment is...
And you'll be swinging on those chairs.
I tell you.
Then you'll be having a dialogue. It even opens up your mind, clears the stress from it, and you are coolly engaging.
It's like...
Okay, well,
leadership.
You know, Sami says that's what entertainment.
No meeting, because he has not
But
felt...
meetings can be entertaining as well.
Yes, not every time stress.
That is when you have your best ideas.
That's why when you call the meeting, nobody's showing up.
So, you know what, folks? Let's do it this way. Okay? Your next conference should be both result-centered and relaxing.
Yeah.
So, Aqua Safari says, call them on 0540 110190 and watch your conferences and events effortlessly taken care of. When you call them, say you had it on the Super Morning Show.
Yes.
And that you want your conference to be relaxing and result-centered.
You want to do better about somebody I'm looking at right now.
Exactly.
Now, the new order of retirement is here. Now, you can retire on your own terms with a guaranteed monthly income for the rest of your life. Yes. Simply invest a lump sum into the Old Mutual Retirement Salary Plan today and start receiving monthly income to enjoy the perfect retirement. It is that easy. The best part is you get to enjoy salary increase. We're talking about 16% in 2023 and 2024 as well. Call Old Mutual on 050-453-4333 or visit oldmutual.com.gh or simply dial *789*01# to request a call or brapa ahotonkwa. Old Mutual, do great things every day.
And let's listen to these young ones as they tell us the effects of Galamsey on their future.
My name is John, and I'm an 11-year-old boy that was thinking about my future, the country's future, and my friend's future. Nana Akufo-Addo, please do something about the people who are mindlessly digging for gold, not knowing the effects that it has on our country. We are killing our own country. And whenever I hear on the news about the Galamsey, it hurts me so much. I am scared to say that if we don't do anything about this, Ghana will be a wasteland. Nana Akufo-Addo, please, you are the leader of this country. You should be doing something about this. This is unacceptable for our country. I also heard that politicians are also doing this act. So, you think gold is worth more than your motherland, the place that you were born. So you think gold is more valuable than that. It's like you don't even care about the situations that are going on. Nana Akufo-Addo, I have also heard that you are putting your presidency on the line. And I want you to leave a good legacy. The person that finally figured out a way to stop this problem. I am concerned about my future, my family's future, and my colleagues' future. If we don't do anything about this, people are going to continue mining for gold, and soon you know it, there'll be no Ghana for them to dig. Please, you need to wake up and see what is happening. Your country is falling apart from the inside out. If anybody wants to destroy us, they don't have to do a single thing. We are just killing ourselves. Ghana will be a barren wasteland if we don't act fast.
Over the past few months, Galamsey has become a true threat to the foundation of our future. We know that Ghana is well endowed in gold and several other natural resources, and for centuries, our ancestors worked the land in a sustainable manner to ensure that their children, their children's children, and their great-great-grandchildren will be able to have something to live with. But in recent times, pure greed and desperation have led to the uncontrolled activities of illegal mining. And as young people, Our future is under serious threat. Our rivers are being polluted, our lands are being cleared and becoming barren, and our forests are disappearing every single day. Galamsey affects us directly as our generation witnesses important rivers turn brown with pollution, and the threat looming over our head that our country shall be importing water by 2030 if Galamsey is not stopped. Our environment, the very place we were born, the very thing we depend on for our survival, the foundation of our livelihood and our health is being sacrificed for short-term gain. I mainly believe that our leaders should act now. I believe our leaders should act immediately, that they should move in to curb the issue because it's no longer just a far-off idea. It's a state of national emergency, a war against the lives of the people living in this very country. It threatens our future, it threatens the future of Ghana as a nation, it threatens the youth, and it threatens the environment as we know it. Additionally, the situation should no longer become a political bargaining chip. It should not become a basis, a ground for a political party to take a stand and be, if I come into power, I will fix this. It should not become a bargaining chip. These are people's lives that we are messing with. This is the future of our people we're messing with. It's not something that we should play with. It's not something we should take lightly. Finally, I believe the youth should take a stand against Galamsey. We should continue to make this a really big issue. We should continue to speak about it, to make it known that we are not going to sit by and let them destroy our future. We're not going to sit by and watch people's lives be put at stake so someone can have a few extra cents in his pocket because he's trading in gold. I cannot sit by and watch my nation be destroyed, the future be destroyed. The prospect of my children or my siblings growing up learning about rivers that no longer exist because of mass water pollution and mass siltation. I'll enunciate again. This is a matter of life and death, a state of national emergency. And I implore our leaders to please see beyond the monetary gain, see beyond political gain, and see the true impacts of small-scale mining and stop it before it becomes a huge issue, something that we cannot reverse anymore. Thank you.
Think about the future children. Mankind wicked and wise.
.7 FM, and this morning young ones telling us their thoughts about our fight against illegal mining, if any. Yaira Nal Latioko Ato is at Accra College of Education Demonstration School. Mitchell Elikem Kweku Awari is at DPS International. Kekeli has joined us via Zoom. Yaira, before we get to Kekeli on Zoom, you've put together a presentation. Share it with us.
Okay. Hello everybody listening. My name is Yaira Nalatioko Ato. My presentation is about Galamsey. Galamsey is the term we gave illegal mining because it has been such a problem in our country. I'm guessing you might be asking, what are the harmful effects of Galamsey? Galamsey destroys trees, and trees give us oxygen or O2, which helps us breathe, and they are also nature's natural air fresheners. So you cannot just cut them down willy-nilly and not plant them back. I also heard when we were on break that we pretend to plant trees, which is something I was very surprised at. Deforestation is a big problem, and we should also stop it. Galamsey also destroys our water bodies, which is a bad idea for aquaculture. Aquaculture is the raising of aquatic animals for food and the planting and harvesting of aquatic plants for food as well. So in summary for that, aquaculture gets destroyed. And as for the communities that live there, their clean water gets destroyed. that also may be their only source of clean water, which is a bad idea. Galamsey also destroys ecosystem. Animals in the forest drink from there, and that same water, the trees use it. So if you destroy the water bodies, the entire ecosystem gets destroyed. As when I was in class 5, a sentence from there said, if there was ever going to be a third world war, it would be about water. Plus, the water from those rivers that get polluted, all the water companies Werner, Voltic, etc., they use that water. They actually purify it and then put it in a bottle for us to drink. But the turbidity of the water, if it exceeds a certain decimal, it is beyond purification, so we do not get enough water to drink. Turbidity is the impurification of water shown by a certain figure. For an example of that water not getting to us, one time when I visited Cape Coast, our hotel, we didn't get water for 2 days. At least our part of the hotel. This is because Galamsey dirties our water so much that not even very highly advanced machines can purify them. Hopefully in the future we have more machines to help us do this thing. As a wise person once said, if there is a big problem, you need a lot of little solutions attacking that problem from every angle. And as for the land, the farmlands that we use get destroyed. As in, tree roots check erosion. They keep the soil steady and firm so it doesn't get washed away, so farmers can use the land. But because of Galamsey, those trees get destroyed, and so do the farmers' livelihoods. And it also affects road networks, because one time when I was watching Joy News, I saw a Galamsey operation happening. That is closer than it was closer than even 1 meter. When the rule implies when mining, you go beyond 50 meters of a road. This, I'm not sure if Galamsey does loud noises or so, because if it did, it would disrupt the road a lot. But basically, as we said, Galamsey is just a term for illegal mining. So police, I'm sending that message to you. As for my message to our leaders, I would say enforce the rules that happen. Check, and the chiefs that allow people, please check in with the leaders like the president, the general, etc. Because you cannot just say that they have a license, you can mine away. No, you cannot say that. You have to check if the papers are real, and you have to check in with the leaders like that. You have to check in and ensure that those lost trees are replanted. If they are not replanted, it is a loss of land. And chiefs, I know Galamsey, yes, gold is part of there, it accounts for 40% of gold production, which is sad to see. But if you are ever going to allow Galamsey or mining in your areas, give away a small portion of land. You cannot just say, hey, okay, you're mining, you can cut down half the forest, I don't care. You cannot just say that. You have to give away like a small portion so they can do that. But also ensure that the holes they dig, they are covered, and that all the trees that they cut down, they are replanted. Thank you.
Thank you, Yaira, and you've said it all. A lot has to be done, and the effects are there for all of us to see. But even if we have to engage in mining, it should be responsible mining, like you say, so that after everything, every hole that was dug in search of gold be covered and trees replanted. Let me bring Kekeli in at this point.
Peace, favor.
Let me bring Kekeli in at this point to tell us, what she thinks are the effects of illegal mining on her future, that of her friends, and what she would want done. Thank you very much for joining us, Kekeli. Good morning. Okay. We'll get to, Kekeli shortly, so you're able to tell us, what the effects are on illegal mining for herself and her generation. But, Mitch, Na's done the presentation, and listening to her, she makes that point that, look, we cannot sit down unconcerned to allow this to happen. What would you say finally?
What I have to say is that our leaders don't educate us enough about what is being done, what is going on, and what is to be done to prevent us from furthering damaging ourselves. I think that our leaders are very careless in the way that they try and educate the public. There are no proper statistics. There is no proper information backing those statistics. All they tell us is that there is a problem with illegal mining and that they have put policies in place. All these policies they claim to have put in place, none of them show any evidence work. You drive down a road and the water that you saw 2 years ago as blue, you see it as yellow now. I think our leaders have failed, and I think that they need to educate the public even more when it comes to what illegal mining is doing and how we as the youth can help to stop it.
And I like the part that you say how you, the youth, can help to stop it, which means that for you also, you believe you can play a role in dealing with this.
Yes.
Okay.
What we have to do is that mainly illegal mining comes about as a source of the high unemployment rate in Ghana, So if our leaders could provide even university graduates with substantial jobs, we wouldn't go back to these communities with land which is already bare, beaten and barren, and destroy them even further in search for gold.
Great. Thank you very, very, very much. Mitchell Alikem Kwekuawari at DPS International, and to you, Yagira Na Latioko Ato. Yes, you want to make a point finally, Mitchell?
Yes, thank you. In the motion of good health, DPS International is in fact holding a family health walk on the 21st of September 2024. Okay. Everyone is invited, so come along with your brothers, your sisters, uncles, aunts and parents to DPS International on the 21st of September for the family health walk.
Thank you very, very much, Mitchell. But let me just get on to Zoom now, where Kekeli is. Please hold on, both of you. So, Kekeli, I'm sure you've heard your colleagues make the point. How do you think Galamsey impacts you and your, colleagues, and what do you want done to deal with it?
Please, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. So, my main issue about Galamsey is the threat of water pollution and the fact that there are traces of heavy metals used in extracting the gold from our water bodies already being found in our systems, and the mass deforestation that will come as a result because of the clearing of land for mining. One of the main environmental impacts of mass deforestation and leaving the Galamsey pits open is the overall landscape destruction. So as mass forests are being cut down, as pits are being left open, we're leaving our country a barren wasteland, clearing out the once luscious forests that we could have used for ecotourism, or even the forests that serve as a means of oxygen to the people in the surrounding areas in our country as a whole. we are living with the threat of our country's air quality going down in the long run and making our country unattractive for potential investors in the future, which could harm our country as a whole and create a huge burden on the youth of the future, as they would have to figure out a new way to build up the country from scratch. That's my issue. And I feel like our leaders aren't cranking down enough on the issue. They mainly treat it as if it's a situation that will fix itself, but it will not until our leaders actually crank down on the illegal mining activities and find a way to cut it off entirely. The situation will never be fixed. And one thing that really irks me is the politicization of the entire issue. This isn't a matter of political parties. This is a matter of people's lives being put at stake. And I don't think this is an issue that should be solved by one political party. This should be a bipartisan situation. We should have our government come together as one to crank down on the issue, to cut out all aggressors, to cut out people who are participating in these activities within our very government, and make sure that the situation is resolved before it becomes an irreversible situation.
Thank you very, very much, Kekeli. You're making a point. Now, you said what about elections?
As for the elections, for what Kekeli said, she said, I said that it's true. The leaders just use it as a tool to get elected. They don't see it as a problem. They just see it as a tool. That's why when if they get elected, they don't even do it. They just say some stuff and then they don't enforce what they said.
Thank you very, very much. And this is a word to the wise. These are young ones telling our leaders that a lot of the things they say, they just don't mean them. They just want to be elected and business as usual. If you lead and you hear these, how would you feel? That the very people whom you say you're fighting for, they have seen that all you're thinking about is elections. Thank you, Yahira Nala Tioko Ato, who's at Accra College of Education Demonstration School, and thank you also Mitchell Elikem Kwekwo at DPS International, and to you, Kekeli, for making time to join us. So before we wrap it all up, Raymond, it's important also we say that for all of these young ones who are talking about the environment, it's important that they get to see what it feels like to have nature and human beings cohabit in a nice environment. And so as part of this, we've launched a campaign, the Multimedia Safari Eco Park Environmental Sustainability Initiative. Raymond, tell us more about that.
Yes, so the Multimedia Safari Valley Eco Initiative is just to make sure that Kekeli and the two represented here in the studio and their colleagues and the thousands of young people out there get it right, that this is about their future. These ones are fantastic. These ones have a certain idealism. They have a certain understanding and appreciation of what it takes to protect the environment. We want thousands of the young people in this country and the millions to be able to appreciate that too. So this partnership is quite simple. The young people will be taken from their schools, taken to Safari Valley, where they get to understand and learn how protection of the environment is key to their lives and what they can do going forward. Basically, these are potential warriors for the fight against illegal mining at all fronts, so that wherever they find themselves, being in the various professions they are likely to be, even from now, they can speak out and consistently insist on the right things being done. The evidence suggests that when you get to the hearts and minds of young people early enough, they imbibe ideas and ideals that they grow with, and they continue along the line. It is fantastic to know that these ones already are consciously engaged. We want a lot more people to be like them. But you might have the passion for it. You also need the knowledge to be able to do it properly. And experiential learning requires that you are in an environment where human beings cohabitate with animals, water bodies, in a way that is sustainable. For you to be able to tell your colleagues and other people that this has been done before and can be done across the country, and we cannot continue destroying what is supposed to be sustaining us going into the future. So that's what this project is about. And already you can see that these are already named, and I have the authority, yes, to name them the ambassadors of this particular project. I have the singular honor and competence to name them the ambassadors because I am thrilled. In fact, at their age, my main concern was not really about environmental protection. Frankly, I got interested subsequently, but my main concern at their age was not how to protect the environment in the Republic of Ghana. I was interested in other things.
So, Raymond, we have to take them to
yes,
Safari Valley Eco Park.
Yes, as for these ones, I think it is, in fact, they should be the first set to experience and get their knowledge built up. They already have the idealism so that we can deploy them. They can also be speaking to their colleagues so that we can get the various institutions. What we do, and Safari Valley has done a wonderful thing. They have cleared half of that cost.
50% discount.
Yes, they have taken it off. All that we need is for you, Sami Odami, and you, Winston, and the rest of you in the banks, in the various corporate institutions, to come on board so that I can sponsor other kids. These ones, we can take care of them. This one, the hook or crook, they will go. But other kids who certainly ought to go to be part of this education experience, that if they spend the day learning how they are supposed to be protecting the environment, getting the recognition for it, they will be future warriors of this state. Because as I've said before, people are recruiting younger people into illegal mining. It's time we recruited younger people to also protect the environment.
And you see, the good thing is that when you recruit these young people into protecting the environment, it goes a long way to, assist even you, irrespective of the business you find yourself in. Now, somebody sent me a message. Somebody sent me something yesterday, and I just want to share it with you, Raymond, and you'll be surprised, okay? So this is David Ofosu-Dotte posting on X. Ghana will soon need new loans from development partners for its ecology. And in exchange, there may be a water bodies restoration tax imposed by the politicians who are afraid to lose Galamsey votes and supported by chiefs who allow the wanton destruction. What does this mean? What this means is that for you sitting down unconcerned, in future you may have to pay more money. Because if our environment continues to be destroyed, government would say, I need to restore the environment. We've seen it. Even after COVID-19, we said it was free to you, but it wasn't free to the treasury. And so they put a levy on it and we had to pay for it. The banks are having to pay for the financial sector cleanup. Nothing is free. When they tell you no free lunch, believe it. So what must you do? Invest where your mouth is. Sponsor a school. Sponsor a number of children. Let them go to Safari Valley Eco Park. See how the conservation of environment and its sustainability is. And these children will become ambassadors. They'll become warriors. Over time, nobody can recruit young ones into illegal mining.
And they are not only saying, they will be taught
by
distinguished experts and professionals on what they can do, how they can engage, which responsibilities and which roles they can also play to make sure that all of this is happening properly. Of course, people go to Safari Valley for recreation, but this one, they are going to learn. They will learn about the environment in ways that are far more sustainable than they can do in any classroom in any part of this world.
Great. So, look, we have pledged our support. You too should do same, and you know how to reach as the team. We'll share the numbers with you very soon, so you can reach the team, and we'll show you what to do. Thank you once again, Yaira Nala Tioko Ato, Accra College of Education Demonstration School, and Mitchell Elikem Kweko Wari DPS International, and also to you, Kekeli. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Think about the future children.
share my experience with you at the new Aqua Safari Resort. When you arrive, you're greeted by warm smiles and introduced to your 24-hour butler who already has your itinerary sorted. Enjoy water sports activities like jet ski rides, kayaking, water sliding, flyboarding, and castanet fishing. You can even have your lunch here on the boat cruise. Let the tour guides take you through the sceneries of the mangrove forest, the friendliness of the animals, while you pet and feed them. We chose to have our breakfast with a beautiful sunrise right in front of our cabin.
Visit Aqua Safari Eco Resort in Ghana, bringing you closer to nature.
The luckiest.
Star 712 hash.
Luck is everywhere. For everyone, yeah.
Here's to the friends who dialed star 712 hash and found no regrets. To the investors who struck gold. To the health workers who diagnosed luck with precision. To the tough guy who couldn't hold back his tears. To the passionate fan who couldn't contain his joy. To the seamstress who turned her hard-earned stitches into a bundle of happiness. And now, here's to you. Your next big win is right here.
Luck is everywhere. For everyone, yeah. The luckiest.
Dial star 712 hash. Now join in the luckiest winning celebration. Every 1st July 2024. Over dial star 712 hash. Now I can to tickets as a group, individual, and now even as a community. Now win is the car cashier. Prizes are cashier in the community draw or go for the grand draw on the 30th of November 2024. Unlock your luck with star 712 hash. Now join in the winning streak now.
The luckiest.
Star 712 hash.
Luck is everywhere. For everyone, yeah. The luckiest.
Confidence matters in insurance. Confidence has doubled. The game changer of insurance is now here in Ghana. Sanlam and Allianz have joined forces to create an unstoppable force. Sanlam Allianz.
That's right. This partnership will give customers 238 years of combined experience, making Sanlam Allianz a titan of insurance in Ghana and Africa. Sanlam Allianz is here to give you the personalized service you deserve and more. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a true definition of confidence. Visit www.gh.sanlamalliance.com. Sanlam Allianz. Live with confidence because you have confidence in us.
Super Morning Show.
Welcome back, and thank you very much for staying with us here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. And on Tuesday, the 17th of September 2024 at 6:30 p.m. at the British Council Hall, Joy News and an amalgam of professional bodies is organizing a public speaking event. And the topic, Transformed Individuals, Transforming the World, a challenge for the religious community in Ghana. The main speaker will be Reverend Dr. Joseph Kofi Entry and moderated by Philip Osei-Bonsu of Ekosiseng on Asempa. So on Zoom this morning is Kwame Saponseri, who is CDD's D&D Fellow on Public Health. He's joining us to tell us more about that. Kwame, good morning, and thank you very much for joining us. Hello, Kwame, good morning.
Good morning, Winston. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you very much for joining us. So, tell us more about this lecture and the topic: transformed individuals, transforming the world, a challenge for the religious community in Ghana.
Okay, thank you, Winston, and good morning to listeners as well as Raymond. I guess we would all know that the amalgam over a period has been having a number of lectures trying to stimulate conversation around matters that are impacting the lives of the Ghanaian. And what we've tried to do is to bring in conversations from different parts of the society. And anyone would agree with me that religion is one of the biggest pillars of our society. And so when you look at how the country is going, I mean, for the last 2 weeks, we've been having this conversation around Galamsey, which is a leadership as well as ethical issue. If you look at how the country is going, you then ask yourself, what is the role of the religious community? And it's not just the Christians or the Muslims, but even African traditional religion. And so this lecture basically is supposed to look at what role the religious community can play in transforming the world. and what are the challenges that the religious community in Ghana, for example, face. For example, if you look at this conversation that's going on currently around Galamsey, I heard Raymond repeatedly talk about the religious community speaking up and their voices were not being heard and all that. But if you look, the citadel of religion is moral. I mean, they are the holders of our moral and ethical custody. So if the religious leaders cannot speak to the very people, because if you look at our population census, Ghanaians are either majority Christian, then Muslim, then other religions. So the people who are engaging in these nefarious activities and the leaders who are supposed to take decisions to protect our forests and water bodies all belong to a religious community, one or the other. Even if they are agnostic, because they are politicians, they would go to church because they need to go and solicit votes. They will go to the mosque because they need to go and solicit votes. They would go to the African traditional religion practitioners because they need to go and solicit votes. What role do these religious leaders have to play when these political leaders come to them to come and solicit for votes? What role do they have to play when the people who destroy our forests and water bodies, for example, are engaged in corruption, for example, come to church and say, when it comes to Christianity at harvest, they are made chairman and other things? These are the sort of conversations that are going to be teased out at this public lecture.
Great. So who are the speakers?
The speakers, there is what do you call it, a main speaker, and then they are the discussants. And when we talk about the discussants, normally we'll take the discussants from people who are experienced and have a good understanding of the subject area. So there's Reverend Dr. Joseph Entry, who you've talked about, and he needs no introduction. He's a well-studied clergyman. He has a good understanding of his subject area when it comes to religion and other things. And then there are people picked from across the spectrum. So I've done a man first, so I'll go to a woman. Dr. Mrs. Yvonne Jenchua Iseku. I call her Yvonne in cancer because we're actually classmates. She's a pharmacist. She was my mate in university. And she is a lawyer as well. She's the rector of the Ghana College of Pharmacy, and she's heavily religious. So she is the other person. Then there's Ambassador Umar Asanda Ahmed, who's a retired lieutenant colonel and also a religious scholar. He's obviously a Muslim. And finally, there's Dr. Philip Engel, another person well steeped in the ethics of this country and also highly religious. And you see, sometimes when you talk of someone being religious, people think that you only have to belong to a church or, let's say, be a Muslim or a Hindu to be religious. There are other people who do not belong to any of these sects, but are strong believers because they believe that some other things help to shape a human being. So they've got faith. And those people are talked to as being religious as well. So all these things would come up in the conversations.
Great. But before you go, I know you've put together some 10 points agenda on Galamsey.
Well, yes, I was looking at what role the church would play, the religious bodies could play. So for the first thing I was looking at is their moral responsibility, because like I started saying, when it comes to Galamsey, it is a leadership problem as well as a moral problem. And when it comes to, if you look at Christianity, the start point of it was the Garden of Eden. And so if we are destroying our forests and water bodies, then we would expect the religious leaders to be speaking about it. And then you go on to their environmental stewardship. They normally say that they are minding their flock. Where are the flock going to graze? If we are destroying the water that we are going to drink and the forests that go with it. And we all know that the lack of implementation of all our laws and other things is underpinned by corruption. If you talk about the state institutions that have to do it, they are all corrupt practices. They go to church. The religious bodies have a role there to speak to the conscience of these people to do what is right. I've been hearing a lot of political leaders, including the Minister of forestry, and the deputy saying it's draconian to impose a ban on small-scale illegal mining in the forest and water bodies. And I keep asking myself, where's the ethics here? The people who voted you into power are telling you this is what you want. You then sit back and tell us, in contravention of our ethical beliefs, that no, this is draconian. It's like just throwing the book into our face. The next thing is social justice. If you are destroying the forest, you know that when you come to African traditional religion, you had things like Nananum Hall and other things that were forests that no one went into for the fancies, where you only went in to commune with the spirits. All these are being destroyed, thanks to a look for gold. What are the religious bodies saying about it? I've talked about promoting ethical leadership. The other thing you have to look at is community engagement, the role of the churches, the mosques. Even when it comes to our elections, people go there to solicit for votes. They mobilize the communities. What are they doing? How are they speaking to the youth, who are not the main kingpins, but are the ones who are used for these illicit activities? Then there's religious advocacy. That was what Raymond was talking about at the start. We want to hear them because they are respected. So when they become vanguards and advocates, then people are bound to listen. Then the next thing, I had you read David's tweet about the imposition of taxes, rehabilitation and reintegration. We've had all these debates around the former president saying that he's going to release people who have been jailed because they are not the real drivers of the menace of Galamsey and all that. What is the role? While we have this debate whether it's right or wrong to release them, what's the role of the religious bodies in speaking to these people while they are incarcerated to see if they've turned over a new leaf, to show them other options and why their ways must be mended? Then the other thing becomes fostering of ethical education. For me, that is key. Because when I listened to the youth that you had in the studio today, you realize how innocent they are, how pure their thoughts are. But are they going to carry these purities from their youth into adulthood? Or are they going to become like us, who were as pure as them, but now are the same people engaged in these nefarious activities? So educational and fostering educational ethics is very important, and it starts from the Sunday schools and all the youth groups in our religious bodies. And so that for me is important. And then the final thing is condemning the actions. It's about condemning the actions of these people. The religious bodies have a role to condemn the actions of these people. A lot of the time, people keep quiet because, quote unquote, they think, oh, if I go and talk, then when the harvest comes, he's not going to come and give a huge donation. Sadly, the person is killing you. The person is poisoning your water. He's destroying your forest. He's destroying your bread basket. That's dangerous. So for me, these are 10 things that I have been thinking around and I believe religious bodies can do to help with this fight against this illicit menace that we face.
Okay, great. So the lecture is on Tuesday, right?
Yes, it is.
At the British Council Hall, 6:30 p.m.?
Yes. And we encourage a lot of people to come and listen, because this is going to be a very interesting debate. And the one thing I like about amalgam lectures is that the main speaker, the discussants don't need to agree with the main speaker. They can have a totally different point of view from the main speaker. So you hear a lot of diverse opinions.
Okay. Thank you very, very much, Kwame Sapon-Siedu, for joining us this morning. We're very grateful you made time to be with us.
Okay, thanks for having me.
And that's Kwame Sapon-Siedu, CDD's D&D Fellow on Public Health and part of the amalgam of professional bodies. So please note that on Tuesday, the 17th of September, 2024, at exactly 6:30 p.m., that's when we'll have this lecture on the topic Transformed Individuals Transforming the World, a challenge for the religious community in Ghana. Main speaker, Reverend Dr. Joseph Kofi Entry, and moderated by Philip Osei-Bonsu Obi of Asempa. But did you know that all 41 companies and the 800 stations across, 41 LPG companies and the 800 stations across the country are 100% built and operated by indigenous Ghanaians? So when you refill your cylinder with us, You support the growth of indigenous businesses and create more jobs. Currently, they create over 10,000 jobs. But that's not the only reason for choosing us. Our LPG distribution system offers unbeatable value, allowing you to buy any amount of the product in whichever quantities you need, making it incredibly pocket-friendly. Worried about being cheated with us? You can watch Feely as your cylinder gets filled. Plus, we have weighing scales at every station so you can double-check the weight of the quantity filled. That's trust and transparency guaranteed. Switch to LPG for your vehicle, especially if you drive a taxi. It's more environmentally friendly, helping protect our precious ecosystem. Go green with LPG and make a difference. Remember, when the last tree dies, the last man dies. Refuel your LPG cylinder at your nearest gas station and help save our forest and environment. Let's protect Ghana for this and the next generation. LPG Marketing Companies Association of Ghana, your affordable, pocket-friendly, trustworthy, and eco-friendly choice.
Are you ready to make every moment of your life count? From the simple pleasures of treating yourself to unforgettable weekend getaways or a special surprise for someone you love, you can have the perfect companion. Stanbic cards are there for the fulfilling moments that can make you go like, yes, this is it. Talk to Stanbic on 0302 815 789. 0302-815-789 and on social media at Stanbic Bank GH or visit stanbicbank.com.gh to learn more.
Filler. Now come close to your radio set for the gist of the year. Did you know that your energy-giving, great-tasting Lucozade has a new look? So whether you're out and about in the office, in school, or even in trotros, and you need to restore your energy, look out for the now sleeker, slimmer Lucozade Original 330 ml can with the same energy that you've known for years. Now you can go about your day with even more swag as you drink Lucozade from the new sleek can. So go ahead, grab your Lucozade sleek can and discover the same unbeatable energy with every sip. Lucozade, restore your energy, and this is FDA approved.
Now, can you believe it's been 15 years since Momo was launched in Ghana? And that's why the Momo at 50 rewards is here with amazing cash prizes to say thank you. Send money to an MTN Momo user or make payments to an MTN Momo merchant at no cost whatsoever, only on MTN. Download my Momo app on your phone, keep transacting and win some cash. There is 450,000 out for grabs for 165 lucky winners. You too can be one of them, DJ Obete. Just Momo it everywhere you go. This offer runs from now till November. Terms and conditions apply.
Great. So when we return after these messages, we'll be joined by the CEO and founder of Glitz Africa, Claudia Kwating-Lumo. Stay with us.
Gasaba. Smoke from firewood and charcoal is harmful and as damaging to our lungs as cigarettes. It can cause heart diseases leading to stroke and may even affect our eyesight in the long run. Grandmothers, mothers, sisters, wives, men, caterers, and everyone still cooking with charcoal, let's switch to LPG gas. The National Petroleum Authority has introduced the cylinder recirculation model in collaboration with local partners to make gas more accessible in all local communities. Whether you own a cylinder or not, join our CRM initiative. Simply show up at any exchange point near you with a small down payment to receive a filled cylinder or swap your empty one. Regular safety checks will be in place. Say ebisa mo gas. Afeidie gasaba. Switch from firewood and charcoal to gas for a better and healthier life. This message is brought to you by the National Petroleum Authority and the Ministry of Energy.
If home is where the heart is, then let's go home, shall we? Let's go where the entertainment is, where the passion is, where the laughter is, and sometimes even the tears too. Let's go where we feel safe enough to share our opinions.
And send tweets.
Where we do that embarrassing little dance to our favorite song. Let's go home where the love, the care, and the joy live.
There's no place like home. Connect your home to super fast internet with affordable data bundles from MTN Home. Visit broadband.mtn.com.gh or your My MTN app to sign up today. MTN.
City are the Premier League champions again.
When it's football you want, get it all on DSTV. All the leagues, all the cups, all the matches live. Because when it comes to football, we've got it all day, all night. No matter what package you're on, you're always going to get football on DSTV, your home of entertainment.
The Fantapim Old Boys Association MOBA presents the 9th edition of the MOBA Annual Engagement Series. Theme, Hen Nananom Botaimpa, 148 years of advancing educational excellence in Ghana. The future. Date, Wednesday the 25th of September 2024. Venue is the EcoBank Ghana Head Office Auditorium at Ridge. The time is 4:30 p.m. Panelists include Dr. Kenneth Shelton Akins, MOBA 1974, Innovations in Pedagogy and Curriculum Development. J. Kweku Beduado, MOBA 1984, Addressing Educational Inequality and Facilities. Dr. Kweku Innocent, MOBA 1994, Investments in Educational Infrastructure and Facilities. Jonas Menu Isamwa, MOBA 2004, Preparing Students for the Workforce of Tomorrow. The moderator is Abu Suleimana, MOBA 1985. Sponsors, Prudential Life Insurance, EcoBank Ghana Limited. Media partners, Joy FM, Joy News, Asasi Radio, and Graphic Communications Group Limited. For more information, contact 050-318-6258 or 055-643-9873. Pabuchi, Jane Shekan. Get off the overpriced land, home ownership and furnishing deal. Get the best deal for all your housing needs at one place. Visit the EcoBank Joy News Mini Fair at Good Park near Accra Mall from the 13th to the 15th of September 2024. The fair is opened from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily and admission is free. Be there to engage with various stakeholders in the housing value chain for your home ownership needs. EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair. Get a house, make it a home. The EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair is in partnership with EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank, and powered by the Planned City Extension Project from Cities and Habitats. Rent to own and sponsored by Elegant Homes, where quality meets value. Safety and home solutions. You think of a door? We have it. G&J Technical Services. G&J, the generator people. Deaf Tracker Woodlands, a master planned gated city. DPS Pipes, connecting you to life. Home World Bidding Supplies. Let's build together. Global Lighting, your solution to quality lighting. Superlock, you deserve the best. Everplast UPVC windows and doors, the right choice for windows and doors. Syntex Tank, Air Strong, Air Tough, Lesh Fortune Limited. Curtains Papa be luxuriously perfect. Build Freeze Solar Hybrid Air Conditioners. Superior cooling with energy. DBS Roofing Industry. Your Roof Masters. Virtual Security. Complete security solution. Your Bent Security Doors. Protecting lives and properties. Clifton Homes. Beautiful Homes. Wise Investments. Tino Solutions. The renewable energy experts. EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair. Get a house, make it a home.
Coffee in your cup.
And you're still live here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. It's some 26 minutes to 10. But this morning we're privileged to be joined by Claudia Kwating-Lumo, who's CEO and founder of Glitz Africa and College Media. And she'll be telling us more about the Glitz Women of Honor. Claudia, good morning. Thank you very much for joining us.
Good morning, and thank you so much for this opportunity.
And I believe you're doing very well.
I am. Thank you very much.
Great.
And I hope you are as well.
We're doing very well. God is taking care of us. And
You're carrying us this morning, so yes.
Great. So let's talk about Glitz and how the platform has evolved since its inception 9 years ago.
Yes. So the brand Glitz Africa, we've been around for 12 years, but the Ghana Women of the Year honors, this is our 9th year. And for me, what this platform, our vision has always been, is to really tell great stories of women who are doing very inspirational things in different industries in our country and really use their stories to inspire our younger women and even men as well. And that's what we've sought to do, and that's what we've done in the last 9 years. And we've seen so much collaboration form out of this platform. We've seen great mentorship of these women to younger women. And we've seen really inspirations and so many stories, great stories form out of it. That there are certain women, these are not women who are the social media people. They are people that don't even have footprint on social media, but they're really touching thousands of people in our country. And those are the stories that we've been trying to tell and to project these stories to inspire our country, bring hope and people to know that, of course, things are hard everywhere in Ghana, everywhere in the country, but there are still people who are going through resilience, hard work, and really making things happening in our country. And that's the story that I'm passionate about telling.
Great. So what's been the most rewarding part of witnessing this initiative grow over the years?
I think some of the rewarding things that's formed out of it, one of the platforms that's come out of this was the Ghana Female CEOs Summit. Through this platform, we formed a sub-session of that. And that was really to bring female leaders together. And we've seen what that has done for the women on that platform. And then the She Summit, which is our mentorship program. But also, some of the rewarding things that I see is in the room. When you have all these women in the room, how powerful and how electric you feel to be in a room like that, to see that, oh wow, so all these people are building businesses in our country. All these people are employed, all these women. I mean, Ghana, majority of our women entrepreneurs and businesses are females. And that's the story I want people to understand. That's the story I want young women to know, that there's no excuse these days. You cannot say that because I have 4 children, I have 3 children, I wasn't able to go back to school. There are women who are doing that. There are women who are going through all that challenges. So for me, the most rewarding things are the stories that we are telling, the feedback we are getting, the women that are getting jobs and forming, coming back and saying that, you know what, Claudia, I did this, I went back to my business and I started this because of the Female CEO Summit, because of She Summit, because of the Women of the Year who I met and the story I heard. I think those are some of the things that really inspire me as a founder and our board and our team to keep hearing these amazing stories.
Now, talking about impact, how do you measure the impact that of the Women of the Year honors on the lives of the honorees and the wider community?
I think you can measure some of these things from the stories that we get back. We have really good records of women, people who've got jobs out of this, great collaboration that's been formed out of networks from this platform. And we've had, women that come back to me, who've been honored on the platform, come back to me and say, Claudia, I want to mentor this and this number of women, and I want to put my money back and I want to support this person. And to hear those kind of things, that these women are busy, but they are willing to give their time, their money, and their effort to mentor other young women and young people who come back to me, meet me everywhere and say, Miss Claudia, it's because of this that I'm at this company. It's because of this that I started this. And we have so many of this. And I think in a way, you see how all of these things are impacting. For me, I think the most important thing as a country is to still continue to believe in hope. Is to still continue to inspire people that no matter what is happening, it's happening everywhere in the world, but still believe in this country that we love so much and still believe that there's hope and inspiration right here in Ghana. And there are people who are doing it, and there are people that we need to learn from it, and the people who are doing it, they deserve to be recognized and they deserve to be put on the platform so people can learn from them. So I think that that's how you build greatness. That's how you inspire your country and your younger people and community. And that's what we are passionate about. And that's what I am passionate about. And I believe that what we've done in the last 12 years as a business, in the last 9 years as Ghana Women of the Year and the She Summit and CEO Summit, this is what we've been able to achieve.
Now, talking about hope and aspirations, how do you see this platform continuing to impact future generations of Ghanaian women?
I think that the success stories that we've had in the last few years is an example that we should not just rest. what I am always preaching is for us to even try and move this even bigger and better. Make sure that more people, more young people, not just women, more people can have access to these women that we are honoring and telling their stories. And also that's why platforms like multimedia and all the media people are important, because if we have these great stories, we have our own local Oprah Winfrey, we have our own local Michelle Obamas, we have our own local whoever here, who's telling their stories, who is telling our young people that it's possible to be able to do this. And I believe that as all of us as media people, if we continuously believe in our own self and believe and be interested in not just the negative stories, but be interested in the positive stories that we want to share. We want our children to know that. I want my daughter to grow up in Ghana knowing that there are women scientists and there are women engineers and there are women who are doing it. And I can do it in Ghana and be successful. And I can be known as a Ghanaian who did this and be known globally for it, doing it from Ghana. That's the kind of stories I want us to know. And that's what I want all of us to be able to support platforms like this. Not just let the stories of these women end in the room on the night tomorrow, but then outside the room, let's continue to share these positive stories so young people will not be so frustrated thinking that, oh, because I only have 1,000 Ghana, I cannot create anything. Most of these stories are women who started from nothing and, and now doing something. So these are the positive mindset that I am about, and that's what I am hoping that young people, mature people, and people who are successful will avail themselves, will allow themselves for people to learn from their experiences. Mentor somebody. If you're listening to us, mentor somebody. For me, success with no impact, for me, is no success. If you're the only successful person in Ghana, if you're the only first person doing something, how does that benefit anybody? Be the one that started something, and through you, other 10 people have been able to do the same thing you're doing. You're the best morning show presenter. How many young people are you also mentoring to make sure that 5 years down the line, we will have 5 of you doing the same thing that you're doing? That's the kind of things I believe. I want to create more Claudia Lumos, a better Claudia Lumos, and that's what I believe in. And I believe that if all of us are doing something like that in our own small way, the Ghana we see now will go beyond just political. We'll just go beyond everything, and we'll have the Ghana that we love so much.
Great. So when is the Women of the Year 2024? And where is it taking place?
It is tomorrow at the Palm Convention Center at La Palm. Tomorrow, 6 p.m., we have our First Lady, Rebecca Akufo-Addo, joining us gracefully, because this year is also her last year as our First Lady. This woman has been so impactful, touched so many lives, and we are honored to have her to celebrate with us these amazing women. And we are honoring about 12 women, from education to technology to humanitarian, creative arts, all of that. So please, if you haven't registered or if you haven't contacted us, please contact us, join us. Let's celebrate our own. And I'm looking forward to it. And thank you, Joy FM and all our media people, for using your airtime to promote what we're trying to do for our country.
Finally, what message would you like to send to young women aspiring to be future leaders in their fields?
All I would say is be your authentic self. I know it might be a cliche. People have said that, people say all the time, but there's nothing more than knowing what you're capable of. It's okay to find somebody to mentor you, but there's nothing beautiful about you being your authentic self, because it's in your authentic state that you see your success, that you see your blessing. So please, if you're a young person, listen to me. All I will say is there's so many Claudias, there's so many anybody being done. You understand? So be yourself, learn from other people, and everybody is important and relevant in our country. Everybody has a value to contribute in our country. And the little that you're in your small corner, do it and do it well. And together we can make this beautiful country that we love so much better.
Thank you very much, Claudia Kwarteng Lumo. See you
Thank
in
you.
Glitz Africa for joining us. And all the best tomorrow. We'll be there to support you. Great. That's Claudia Lumo there joining us here on the Super Morning Show.
This is James. Leave a message.
James, the game's about to start and everybody's here. Salah's got the meat going, Erling's got the cold ones, Saka's chilling. Where are you, man?
All your best football friends are waiting for you to join them for the Premier League. From 10 August to 10 November, you can get GoTV Super Plus now for the discounted price of 265 CDs to enjoy all 380 games of the Premier League live. Don't wait. Upgrade today. GoTV. Love it. T's and C's apply.
It is time to celebrate the women changing the narrative. It's time to honor the women creating a pathway for the next generation. Glitz Africa presents the 9th annual Ghana Women of the Year Honors, the distinguished platform that honors and celebrates the hard work of women from Ghana and beyond. The Ghana Women of the Year Honors 2024 takes place at the Palms Convention Center on Saturday, the 14th of September 2024 at 6 p.m. Media partners, Joy FM, with support from Amial Deborah and Yemi Baba. For reservations and inquiries, call 050-158-1261 or email womenoftheyear@glitzafrica.com. Ghana Women of the Year Honors. Women inspiring women.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Here on the Super Morning Show, DJ Sammy Odame now. But look, let's go off the overpriced land, home ownership and furnishing deals. Get the best deals for all your housing needs at one place. Visit the EcoBank Joy News Mini Fair at Good Park near the Accra Mall from today, Friday the 13th to Sunday the 15th
Everything you
of September.
want.
Everything you want.
Everything you want.
So be there just to engage with all the stakeholders in the housing value chain for your home ownership needs.
I said that is where you also find the husband materials. Yeah, that's why you
find them there.
Yeah.
So it's the EcoBank Journeys Habitat Fair. Get
the rest are going to other places.
Yeah. And it's brought to us in partnership with EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank, and powered by the Plan City Extension Project from Citizen Habitat, rent to own, and sponsored by Elegant Homes, where quality meets value. Safety and home solutions. You think of a door, we have it. G&J Technical Services, G&J the generator people. Dev Traco Woodlands, a master plan gated city. DPS Pipes, connecting you to life. Home World Building Supplies. Let's build together. Global Lighting, your solution to quality lighting. Superlock, you deserve the best. Everless UPVC windows and doors, the right choice for windows and doors. Syntex Tanga, you're stronger, you're tough. Lesh Fortune Limited curtains, Papa B, luxuriously perfect. Build free solar hybrid air conditioner, superior cooling with lower energy. DBS Roofing Industry, your roof experts. Virtual security, complete security solutions. Bend security doors, protecting lives and properties. Clifton Homes, beautiful homes, wise investment. EcoBank, Joy News Habitat Fair, get a house, make it a home, starting today. It actually started about 2 hours ago.
Yes, 8 o'clock.
Please get to Good Park.
Yeah, so out of the 12 hours, you've lost almost 2 hours.
Please,
yes, you
let's
still
go
have
there.
10 good hours to deliver. Yeah, and well, of course, you get everything you deserve to make your home workout out
Exactly.
there. Yeah, don't go to people's house and actually will turn away.
You
We
know
have
what?
shown you where it is being shown. This attitude must stop.
Oh,
anyway.
yes, we can.
Yeah. Oh, Anna, the bro.
No.
We have told you where you get everything you need to make your house a home. Now, the Kingdom Books and Stationery Limited's back to school promotion is here with us once again. From August to September this year, Kingdom Books and Stationery Limited is giving you a generous 10% to 20% discount on all school items like textbooks, pens, pencils, erasers, exercise books, and much more. Across all our branches in Accra, Tema, Kumasi, Takoradi, Winneba, and also in Cape Coast. Parents, teachers, students, please hurry while stocks last. For more information, call us on 0506 487 557 or 0302 764 209 or send us an email, info@kingdomgh.com. You can also visit us on our website, kingdomstoreonline.com. Kingdom Books, where quality and affordability are both assured. Terms and conditions apply.
So, in partnership with Adansi Travels and the Multimedia Group, CalBank is proud to announce the 2024 CalBank Trade Summit aimed at empowering businesses and opening doors to international trade opportunities in Turkey and Dubai from the 25th to the 5th of October, 25th of October to the 5th of November 2024. Over the course of 2 weeks, patrons will have the chance to explore new products, forge partnerships, and gain invaluable insights into the trade dynamics of Turkey and Dubai. The summit represents a unique opportunity for businesses looking to expand their horizons and tap into these lucrative markets. Kindly call any of the following numbers for more details because there are limited slots available. 0270 302 245, 0261 513 534, 0266074379, and 0261 513435. CalBank, forward together.
Now get ready for the unforgettable night of laughter. It's the New Falls. Now a comedy special by the King of Impressions, Lexi the Comic, happening on the 28th of September 2024 at the UPSA Auditorium. Join us at 7 p.m. for a night packed with top-notch comedy featuring supporting acts like Foster Romanus, Jacinta Ojo, General Intatia, Kojo PJ, Papayao, and many more, with Dan Kwakuyeboa as your MC and Sami Odame as your Director of Operations. Tickets are ongoing for 150 Ghana cedis only for regular and 250 cedi for VIP. The New Force comedy show is proudly sponsored by FVV Rise, Winston's favorite, KS Electricals, Asempafi Graphics and Tilly's, Kent's Homes, and Antonio Reyes. Media partners, Joy FM, Joy Prime, Joy TV, Hits FM, and Adum FM. Before you vote, you need to laugh. Don't miss this. The New Falls is on September 28th. Get your tickets now. Is Sammy performing?
I'm not sure. Maybe he'll be the DJ. But you know what? Riverman Productions in partnership with the National Theatre and Joy FM takes you to the dramatic streets in an original Ebo White play titled I Want to Feed You. So it's a break of a new dawn, and with it comes the craziness of the neighborhood. Auntie Peace is raining curses because her Christmas chicken is missing. Inshra is asked to stay away from Sewa, the girl he loves, and two men are fighting over Bushy's new baby. Meanwhile, Sewa has a secret from her past that keeps chasing her, and the preacher knows more than they think he does. I Want to Feed You shows on 13th, 14th, 15th of September 2024 at the National Theatre Showtimes. Fridays, one show only at 7 p.m. Saturdays at 4 p.m. and 8 p.m., 2 shows only. Sundays at 1 p.m., 4 p.m. and 8 p.m., 3 shows. Rate 200 cedis. Buy tickets now via Cover short code *365 *535 hash or the Roverman app. Tickets for outlets will be available later. Loyalty discounts apply to loyalty patrons and those on the loyalty card. So tickets are actually available at the outlets. Discounts are also available for big purchases. To order or make inquiries, please WhatsApp 0505 546 030 or call 0505 546 010. Sponsors Coba, Gino Tomato Mix, GCB Bank, Tilly's Tea, Communication Partners, M Notify, Logistic Movers. Buy your tickets now. Roverman Productions, be the difference. So happy birthday to you, Senna Jikunu, the CEO of Cherial Ventures. You've been so amazing, my sweet sister. God bless you from Portia, and happy birthday to Mrs. Perpetual Amponsa, Debt Management Officer, Kokobing Business Center of the ECG. This is from your husband, Bismarck Adoma of ECG. And so, Raymond, we're going to the Good Park, right?
Yes,
right
right from here.
Please,
we are going to convert the house into homes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're going to. I have a few things that I need to buy. Something is broken.
Oh, yes. Yeah. So please, let's go.
Yes. Let's
go there.
And it's affordable too. Yeah. A lot of discounts on the ground.
I tell you.
If you mention my name, you get discounts.
So please do.
As a man of the people.
On that note, thank you so much for joining us here on the Super Morning Show throughout the week. On behalf of the team, we're glad you joined us. Make sure you join us same time on Monday morning, but keep listening to Joy on 99.7 FM. My name is Winston Amwa.
My name is